Pounders, welcome back. We are another day closer to the NFL draft in your favorite, most overdrafted rookies, going to the opposite landing spot than what you want. Unfortunately, it happens every single year. Tonight, we have a guest that we bring on. At least I try to as much as possible. Awesome stream, and he had some success last year. Guess what? He's had success almost every year he's played best ball. Last year, he took down the Dalmatian, the 101, and he was a finalist in the bigger board, $100 draft. So very happy to have Drew with us. What's going on, baby?
Hanging out, got the kids down, ready to rip some drafts. It's digging it. The end of the kind of call your shot season.
It's dad time. That's what Drew's trying to say.
Kids are down. I'm excited.
Let's go. We're waiting on 6. If you guys want to get in this biggest board with us, it's gonna fill, which is crazy on a Monday night, but it's gonna fill. How many big boards? How many big boards do you have left? And if you have any, are you maxing?
I'm not maxing the big board. I'm at 120-ish. I'll probably pop one tonight after the stream. Not too worried about maxing. I do have, this will be my last biggest if we can get that filled. And I filled up the bigger. So yeah, I did the higher stakes, did a bunch of the big board, did the little board, not touching the little board too. And ready to jump into best ball mania. I don't do a lot of the best ball mania stuff.
Yeah, right.
But I did get a finalist last year.
That's
first time. That was fun.
Dude, what a crazy sweat just to even have a team in the final.
Yeah, it's just fun.
With that prize pool up top is nutty. But here are some of those teams that Drew had in the finals last year. This one is the 101 Dalmatian winner. Let me make sure you can see that. Might be a little. I'll read it out. Daniels and Joe Burrow. I hear that combo last year was pretty good.
It worked.
Bijan, Jerome Ford, Tajay Spears, Bucky, TB Bucks on the Bucky, and Ray Day, a fan favorite from the Pounders last year. Mike Evans, Terry, T. Higgs, Diggs, Worthy, Roman Wilson. Which I feel like I should play.
That feels like a pound.
I don't want the rug to smell any worse than it already does. Jalen McMillan and Mims with a 26 banger week 17.
Can we just point out really quick, $3 in the scoring for 30K on brand, baby.
On brand. It's crazy because you need it to happen again this year. So
every year, baby. 3 years ago, the Bucks stack won me 10K on DraftKings. So every other year's fine. They want to do it every other year.
That was Best Ball Resurrection, week 10 on or something.
It was some random, I don't even remember what. It might have been week 12 on. I don't know. I was just bored ripping drafts one night, I guess.
That's so when Drew, we were in the pregame lobby here, and Drew brought out his ring. And he reminded me that Underdog is sending people who win tournaments rings. And I just completely forgot, fourth quarter, JMO, 2 minutes and 17 seconds left. They just need one first down on week 17 where their starter shouldn't even be in. Bros catches a random 7-yard pass, and it takes our ring from us. The 10K, who cares? Takes our ring.
I don't have the goat horns, which I still think that's BS. You can win Best Ball Mania and not get the goat horns for your drafting. The Underdog needs to talk about it. But I did get the sweet Underdog champion ring that absolutely no one around me knows what it means. They all are like, what the hell is that? I'm like, that's a 30K ring. All right.
I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you for at least 20. All right, plus four. But yeah, this is good looking team. Looks like basically zero tight end because Ingram got hurt, and Gesicki obviously was a good pick, but Schultz, Gesicki doing just enough week 17. 201 is quite the score though, especially for a small entry final. I'm guessing you cleared second place by a good amount. I'm guessing in that tournament.
Yeah, it was 16 ish points. Yeah, it was a pretty safe victory for that one.
And here's your finalist in the bigger board from 2024. Biggest. Wait, I thought there was just. Did they do a biggest last year? I thought they just did a bigger. I could be wrong.
I swear that's what it's called. I don't know. I swear that's what it said on my thing. I don't know.
I've been wrong before. Just ask my wife. Jared Goff, Deshaun Watson, and Levis, bro. And Levis. Kyron Williams, Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Trey Benson, Will Shipley, and CEH. Absolutely carried by the top three guys there.
Yeah, this team kind of proves you don't have to hit on everything.
Facts.
Especially in these bigger money contests.
Exactly. And 20-round drafts too. Amon-Ra, T. Higgs, BTJ, Ladd, Ridley, Palmer, Slayton, and Corley. So really smashing on, Ladd, BTJ were crazy values last year. T. Higgs, he crushed. He was in the 40s, mid 40s. And Amon-Ra. I'm glad. I think I did some truth serum on Adam on T. Higgs. He hated the T. Higgs pick. I think I at least got him to draft some last year.
I've always liked the T. Higgins pick. He always feels he's got the game breaking upside, and he's on joke. We know he's good. I don't there's nothing to not like about him other than he pulls a hammy every other week.
And near the 2-3 turn, it's like, all right, it's like we do this, we ping pong every year. It's like he has a good season, he goes up to the 2-3. He underperforms or gets hurt, he moves back to the mid 40s. So I kind of expect that from Waddle this year. It's like, okay, now he's gonna have his spike week season. Now he's going back up to the 3rd round, and we'll just see.
I know Olave fell. They feel like they just. I get them falling, but they fell off a cliff. It feels like they're down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've been slamming them, especially now that Godwin's shot up boards, and I'm like, all right, I guess I can stop clicking him now. And we'll come back after the draft and get my 30. But yeah,
you must be happy as a Bucks fan to get Godwin back. I'm over here. Patriots tried to steal the guy. They tried to overpay him than what the Bucks paid him, and we end up having to go for Diggs, unfortunately.
I don't know what's in the water down in Tampa. Receivers are usually money hungry, me guys. They got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. They just kind of keep to themselves, take less money, tell other teams, "No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay down here with Baker Mayfield and just ball out." It's freaking great.
Look at this, Drew getting the love. And rightfully so too. This is always one of my favorite streams from the off season.
It's a good time. We just can't make it happen a lot because my kids are so freaking nuts.
Yeah. Now we both got 2, and mine were down before you today. So I'm, I kind of have the lead on you today. But we'll see.
I pushed mine to bed tonight. My daughter's like, "But I didn't get any." I was like, "Listen, kid, Dad's got stuff to do tonight. Get in bed." So there is a chance that this door pops open and my little daughter's like, "Dad."
Oh, so. you can be released. So Drew's in this one with us as well. So he's gonna be drafting against us. Hopefully you're just on the other side of the universe.
Did you max this one? Or did you do?
This will be my 3rd. This will be my 3rd.
Okay.
I don't really feel the need to max it.
Oh, it's probably dumb.
There's just so much. There's so much content I have to make that I got 250s, a good amount of drafts. That's a good amount of streams right there. So if you guys enjoy this content, please, I appreciate if you drop the like, if you hit the sub, and give Drewski a follow on the Twitter machine. Sometimes he's throwing out some gems here and there.
I don't do a whole lot on Twitter, but
typically inactive, but sometimes get some gems.
Find me in the Discord. That's a better place to.
Drew, is this why you're happy? Yeah.
If it keeps him happy outside of Antonio Brown, I guess nothing could fix him. But
the kids. Oh yeah, that's okay. That makes sense. +2. Yeah, this is going down. This is crazy. Filling a 250 on a Monday.
They're like, "Come on, baby."
I hadn't even put in the Discord yet. We're gonna throw this in the Discord though. If you guys,
this will be my only one that wasn't a slow draft, so I'm happy about that.
That's awesome.
I was hoping to get
That's
one.
awesome. Well, you know what? We have what did we draft together? Was it a
It might have been when I got sniped on my double Baker team. Pissed me off.
did we not draft a high stakes one together yet?
I thought we did.
All
Maybe we
phase.
were just talking when I did it. One more.
Really? +1. +1.
Go ahead and get my best ball overlay loaded up.
Oh yeah. How's that been working out for you?
I'm digging it, man. I love it. Outside, it tells me how much Jalen Royals I have every time I draft. It's getting a little out of hand over here. I am the first person to admit it.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see his rise, his fall. He visited with the Bills, and he's still been falling after that. Obviously, the Bills being an ideal landing spot for him.
Yeah, not a whole lot's happened to make anyone make him rise, but he's in the same general area, and I'm going to keep slamming him because he's a freaking stud, dude. If he didn't get hurt this season, I promise you, he'd be going so much higher. And Utah State, everyone's like, where the hell's that?
Right. They'll do it.
But no, I do like it. Remember, this is when we were drafting. I drafted Justin Jefferson, who I have a ton of, and it came back around in the second round, and I was like, how the hell have I never paired Jefferson with Evans? Like at 35% Evans or whatever. So yeah, we just reached up for Evans and made it happen. So
that's awesome.
I know we had a checked off the box, but yeah, I'd have been pissed if I went this whole draft and did not have a Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans team.
And you would just never know because you're overexposed on both. So you're just assuming that I have these guys paired together, and then you go.
And they go kind of where you would grab them. Like you don't reaching hard. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how that one happened.
It's a huge advantage, especially towards the end of the draft cycle here. Just to see what combos you have and don't have, but it's also big to get on top of that early into the draft season so you can diversify early so you don't have 14 of the same combo through 2 rounds. Super important. Guys, bestballoverlay.com, promo code Pounders, all caps. If you're doing BBM, if you're doing over 100 drafts this year, you should have it. You should have a tool, no doubt in my mind.
And the website soon-ish?
The website, yes. The website is, so right now we're working on pushing from one platform to another. And we're trying not for the screens to go black and all the subs to just be erased. So that's what's going down right now. So that part obviously
want that.
We're not rushing that part. So,
yeah, it's fair.
But yeah, it looks beautiful. Josh is he absolutely treats it like his baby. And you can just
teasers in the Discord are just like, come on, man.
I know.
I don't want the tease. It's a long tease. I just want to play with it.
I'm sorry. I know.
One more sicko.
I know. We're going. This is gonna be.
It filled faster than I thought it would. Honestly, I thought we'd have to pop like a big board while we waited.
That's always part of the risk of doing a biggest board stream. But I'm just gonna have a peek here. What my teams look like: Kyler, Cam Ward, and Rogers.
That'll play.
Kyron, O'Marion Hampton, Tony Pollard, Javante. I did this early. He was at 163 at the time. Jarquez, I like that. Chase JSN, Addison, Ridley, Pittman, Brown, Wicks, Noah Brown. Nothing sexy there. It's pretty well balanced.
It's a solid team, yeah.
Pretty well balanced.
Definitely. I mean, you saw what my team that took 9th. That's better than that team.
just naked Kyler. So I'm guessing that the stacks might have been sniped there. This one also done pretty early with Fields at 148. Sam Darnold. This is before he went to Seattle. I think we lucked in on the JSN stack. But Bijan, Stevenson, Dobbins, Ollie Gordon, Damian Martinez. Early, boys.
Okay.
You could say we were on this click early.
I was going to say you were on before
Hayden Wicks, that's usually where you need to be if you want to get good value. You need to be before Hayden and Josh Norris. If you're after that, you're not going to get much value there. Rice, Tet, JSN, Ladd. Amika, QJ, Elijah Moore, and Ty Felton, Hawkinson, Loveland, and Theo. I'm cool with those. Yeah, that's that.
That
I
feels
like
like a good team. I've got a ton of Ty Felton, so I dig that last pick.
Want to what? And now with a lot of these round 20 guys moved up, him, Trey Tucker, there's a few that are still there for wide receivers, but it's not really the position you want to be going in the 20th round, in my opinion.
It's
feels
a
similar.
wasteland.
Yeah.
It's an absolute wasteland. I'm shocked Ty Felton is available in the 20s still. It when I look around at what's there and like what's going before, I'm like, why? What? He's gotten decent buzz this offseason. He's performed well in college. He performed well now.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going first round, second, but a day 3 or a round 3, end of day 2 pick, that wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me at all.
That'll be very, very interesting. Obviously, he's a best ball type click too, which I hear that's usually
we
good.
Like that.
There's so many zeros though in the 20th round, especially at receiver. I like the risk on him, but if Trey Tucker's there, which one would you prefer?
Pre-draft, I'm clicking Ty Felton every time.
Okay.
It's like the Slayton thing. I keep getting in a week. Slayton will be one of my highest drafted players. Trey Tucker will be one of my highest drafted players. Like, I do like those players. It's nothing against them. But right now, no, in the 20th round, if I need receiver points, like, I'm in trouble, right? The team's probably dead. So what's a better chance of saving that team? Like, one spike week out of Trey Tucker, or like maybe Ty Felton is a dude. Like, so I don't know. After the draft, when Ty Felton goes in the 7th round to, some team, sure, I don't want him anymore. I'll click Slayton, I'll click Tucker, but almost always, I do have a couple Tucker shares, so it's not like always. Almost always, I am clicking some rookie and just shooting for the moon, because like, it's the 20th round. I don't care who it is. I don't want someone that's like, oh well, he starts. There's a reason he goes in the 20th round. Like, I don't want it. So I don't know.
I agree there. Might be safer, right?
Oh yeah.
But
safe.
we sort of know what you're getting from Trey Tucker. I say this about Slayton. Like, it doesn't like his ceiling, right, with Jameis Winston was 4 spike weeks. His ceiling, with the next QB in line is probably 2 to 3 spike weeks. It doesn't change that much, even though the passing volume goes down a little bit. So he's not going to be a 12th rounder. He's not going to be a 12th rounder next year. You know what you're getting from Slayton. You know what you're getting from Trey Tucker. He's going to get you, that 2.5 over under spike weeks this year, which can be valuable. Be valuable.
I said it's a fine click. And I will do it once I know more about the rookies' landing spots, which one should have been clicked. But right now, we don't know. So, like, someone down there is gonna shoot up.
I think you forced a Trey Palmer click on my soul. Was that 2 years ago at this point? But like, I can't forget. I just won't forget. $500 draft.
And how many times did he outscore Jamar Chase on that team?
But we took Kyron. So that was 2 years ago.
And every time he outscored Chase, I would send you a message and be like, yeah, hey, listen,
bro.
Every time he woke up angry, he's like, I woke up feeling angry today. It was like, book it. Palmer's going into our lineup.
Touchdown. So funny. It would be like 9.8 points too. I'm like, dude.
Hey.
Points above replacement.
But that's like a Derek
1.7
pick, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh shit.
I have evolved in that though. Like, when I first started doing this a few years ago, I was all over the Slayton types and and just every year I keep looking at myself like, why? Like, I don't, and like every year just the ownership's like, yeah, and then once the draft hits, I know who I'm dead wrong about. I know who I'm right about. I'm still gonna click Jalen Royals. I don't care what happens. Like, we're all in on that guy.
Yeah. What are your expos looking like for receivers in the top there. I'm trying to think who goes around Royals. So you're probably off. You're off Ellick though. You were off him, I think, pretty early.
I'm on him now. I got plenty now. I was off him early. I got plenty now. I'm way over Field.
Kyle Williams, Jack Besh, Isaiah Bond, Noel.
Besh, I'm under on. Williams, I'm under on. I have got a little bit of him. Noel, I'm probably about even on the Field. I'm not over, I don't think, but I don't think I'm under on him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull it up, but my computer just decided to start crawling. So
welcome, Underdog.
Yeah, what? It's like everything's moving fast except the projection or the ownership screen.
Perfect. So here's a little sneak peek at the best ball overlay dashboard. What it's going to look like. This page will actually be entirely free for everybody. You get to be able to see the risers and the fallers over the course of 7-day, or you can change it to 30-day. Really nice to keep track of. Are these players rising, falling, and how much? I can't believe we're still at +1 here.
So Royals, Godwin, Evans, Felton, Christian Kirk, Egbuka, Tet McMillan, Michael Pittman, Jalen Waddle, Jaden Higgins, Matthew Golden.
Where are you with Amika versus Luther Burden?
Amika, I'm at 18%, and Burden, I'm at 14%. So probably just
you like them both.
Just give me and Golden, I'm at 14%. So like they're all just kind of whoever's there. Look at best ball overlay, see who's not paired out of the three. Call it a day.
Is there a specific QB that you're pairing with each of those guys? Are you trying to pair them with Dak? Or
I was gonna say, I think I've done a little bit of everything, honestly, throughout. Like I've done some Rodgers with Pittsburgh, Dak with Dallas, Cam Ward with Tennessee.
Yep.
I don't know. I've mixed in all kinds of weird Jackson Dart with any of them. Just
hell yeah. Any inkling on where those receivers, like where you'd want them to go, either Golden, Amika, or Luther Burden?
I mean, Dallas would be a fun spot, but I truly don't care as long as they have a decent quarterback. It's always nice. Like, no one really blocking them. The Bills would be great. Like I feel like they don't have anybody. There's like obvious places, but I honestly don't know other teams like their needs enough to be like, oh yeah, the Bills can spend a first round. Right. I don't know. So I don't really go into it with a whole lot of like, I want them to go here. I just hope for the right draft capital and, take shots with teams that I know could be looking for a receiver.
And I think that's actually the smart way to approach it, because it's like no one in our industry here are like professionals at like assuming what's going to happen in the draft with each team. Like the Jags, if you see them trade back somewhere to like where Denver is, if Denver tries to trade up and cut in front of Vegas, try cut in front of Chicago for Genty, maybe they do grab a receiver like Amika in the middle of the first round if that's where they trade back to. So it's gonna be interesting on what happens on the NFL draft, and you can never really nail it down outside the top 3-4 picks. And even then
that we could be
blow
so
it
off on that. Yeah, we could be so off on this. This first four, like we think we know, like outside of Cam Ward going first, I wouldn't put money on anything. I do think Hunter's going second, but I'm not putting a lot of money on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. I would not be surprised if he doesn't. But we're still waiting on we need one stick-up for the 250 biggest board, 4 out of 12 advance, low rake. Look at the shiny low rake, 7.4%.
That 4 out of 12 is pretty sweet.
It's like great. That. Yeah, I just noticed they did that with the little board too.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yes,
I honestly didn't even notice.
I will be drafting this strictly off my CSV. I'm going to.
You're just gonna auto it.
I wasn't going to do another update until the NFL draft, but I've
You're doing
decided
little board 2
I'm going to give
update.
everyone a little update before Thursday. It'll be coming out tomorrow, and you will be able to auto. You will be able to auto that contest.
Sick.
Yeah. Hashtag trust the ranks. That's it. Hashtag
Sick.
trust the ranks. Did it last year with the what was it? The 20 max. Was that the Pomeranian or something? It was the $3
So many.
where they released the 20-second, the 15-second clock, and then the 10-second clock.
Yeah.
I did it on all of those, and the advance rates were great. It didn't worry about stacking. It just went straight off the ranks.
So Bijan is really the only person you're under on the first or in the first round.
Basically.
I was just noticing that. That's an interesting one to fade. I've watched a few of your streams talking about it, but
I got him in a biggest board though, so like it makes up for it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's just an odd one to me. Like for me, out of the 3 running backs, I think I want Bijan the most. I have wavered one way or the other, but I think I want him the most out of those 3. And so I'm pretty. I think Puka's the only one I'm under on in the first round.
The thing is, Bijan is a lock for like 300 touches this year. Like 300, he got 365 last year,
and he's pretty good.
Absolutely.
I'm hoping Penix takes a step forward. And, London takes a step forward. I just hope the whole offense. And I'm a Bucks fan, but we need some competition down there in the South. Right. It's getting a little ugly.
No, without a doubt. I don't want it to be this way. But it has to be this way. I like Jefferson. I like Jefferson ahead of him.
Yeah, I think I'm at about 14% Jefferson too.
So when I'm doing this, I have to sacrifice on one player, and it's Bijan in this case, and I just like the combination of Jefferson plus Bucky or Jefferson plus JT better than I like Bijan plus Led or Bijan plus T Higgs. I think that 2 versus 2 is just such a simple, like, I just see it pretty polarizing that like that start with Jefferson's very much stronger than the Bijan start.
It is much stronger, but it's going to be very common with that start, those running backs with Jefferson. Definitely. I don't mind going like Bijan, JT, Bucky. Like, let's go. Give me that running back room. We'll catch up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we listen to all these streams and the smart people and all the studying we do, right? So we can
absolutely
make good picks.
And that's why I subscribe to bestballoverlay.com, because if you do have a chalky pick through 2 rounds, you can make sure you're getting different in the 3rd round.
You know how to make
it. It's true though. Like you hit the promo, but like it's just the truth.
Yeah. How do we still have one more? This is nuts. Do we get like everyone that's nuts jump in?
I refreshed.
Then like, we're done.
I refreshed the stream because I thought my screen was fucking frozen.
That would suck if we're both sitting here chatting. We get in. It's the 6th round.
Just full gritty. Oh shit! Mitch with 0% CD and 1% gives through 53 Spice.
So
that's Spice.
Who are you pounding? Like, what's the
moment of truth?
Are you just like going even everywhere? Did it hit or did it fill?
I'll take pick 4.
Oh, look at that! At the guest 101.
You know I'm getting I'm getting Bijan here. It's just what's gonna happen. Fuck. Do you think this guy's got to go by ADP? He doesn't have a bench. Just kidding.
Do you have a just go get your boy CD?
We got a lot of pounders here. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'll do this. I'll do this with the Bij. Fire thumbnail, bro. I hit my 3rd workout this year and I was feeling huge. No. I did hit a workout though. I did getting back on it. But
I think I have Jamar Chase on one of my other biggest. I think this is gonna shoot
Do
his.
it. Do it anyways, bro.
Oh, I am. I'm not taking.
How do we get the ranks? Join the Discord. The link to my Patreon is in the Pounders support channel. Or it's also in the description of this video. Any tier of the Patreon, I think you can get it for as cheap as $7. And I update the CSV basically every single week as long as there's player news that changes the ADPs. And you'll get that all the way through to the start of the season. And it's one of the most fun things I do all year is staying on top of the ranks. Ooh, JJ's there, baby. We're doing it.
Yeah, you've been doing like 2 or 3 updates a week on the rankings most weeks.
Yeah, the ranks are awesome. They help me, and it really keeps me in tune with like updates, player updates, everything. You really need to stay on top of it. But no, I appreciate it. This past probably like 7-8 days I haven't updated because I was just waiting for the draft, but now they dropped the little board, and yeah, we gotta get one more update out before.
I didn't even notice I was on a vacation, so
hell yeah.
You can stop doing your ranks when I'm out of town. It's great.
Oh, thanks. No, I appreciate that. PTO.
Oh, I can't
Brian H
hear
in the
you.
house.
I don't know if it's me or you.
Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Forey, Wayne, Bry, Farachi, T-Lane, me, and TB Bucks. We got a bunch of pounders in here. And I'm melting, so I'm going to take off the sweatshirt.
I couldn't hear anything Pat was saying.
Testy. Testing.
I don't know if anyone else can, or if anyone can hear me.
I can hear you. Can someone confirm that my mic is working? It's not me. Let's go. And I'm pretty sure I fixed the volume. So let me know if the volume's better tonight. I went full tech guy and downloaded the updates.
Well, I'm flying blind. I can't hear anything.
Let's go. Let's go. New coming in here. Appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna back out and try to get back.
This is gonna be funny to try to see Drew work this out in live time. He's on pick 1, so he has forever. But yeah, when you get hit and you don't have a tech guy working for you, like, what do you do, man? What do you do? So funny. I just need a simple update on my audio interface. So I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Ashton Genty goes at 7. Guys, if I didn't call out your name too, let me know where you're drafting from. I believe D Revel, Bear Bun, Deep Sea, Nash Lane, and Ducharty. I'm not sure about those guys, as well as KG Enter. I can hear the voices in my head. They're saying go RB, RB, RB start. Yeah, good for advanced rates, bro. Just do it. Derrick Henry at 6, bro. Honestly, that one didn't even catch my eye because I'm just so used to him not being there. Drew, are you?
I don't know what happened. Maybe
You're back.
I muted myself, or
you're back.
I couldn't hear anything. I was like,
I thought they just died. To be honest, you wear wireless, right?
Yeah. Well, I know they didn't just die. I just got them, but I did check them. I was like, son of a bitch, what happened?
Bro, we had Derrick Henry go at 6, Genty go at 7, and this guy goes, he gets BTJ and Amon-Ra, like, just couldn't be me, man. Just couldn't be me.
I've seen Derrick Henry go in the top like 6, like 3 times in the past 2 days. What's going on there? Did I miss something? Or are people just trying to get cool?
Dude, I don't know.
And stay woke.
This is one of the redraft people just coming back into Underdog being like, Derrick Henry's my dog.
Derrick Henry will run for 20 touchdowns and
yeah. Well,
I got CMC finally. He fell to like 21 for me. I think it was right here where I got him the other day. And I was like, yes.
I'm not even really that afraid of the fade. I'm also pretty low. 3.5%. I'm not too worried about it though. Here we go. This is what we're talking about here. Jefferson plus JT, much stronger than Bijan plus Tyreek or T Higgs, in my opinion. Now, thing is, you're going to have a lot of chalk here. Like you said. I'll let you make your picks.
All right, we're just gonna go for this and bring up my boy, Mikey boy. All right, let's see if Mike can ship us another big money contest. Thank you for taking Bucky before whoever that was. I have Jamar Chase Bucky on my other biggest team, and I was going to do it again. I was like, God, I don't want to do it again. Take him. I want to pull up Evans.
I love that. I love that start.
Yeah.
Are you worried? Are you worried at all that Evans like barely skimped by the 1K marker?
No, because I think he'll do the exact same thing. And ideally, he gets hurt again mid-season so that they have to force feed him at the end of the season. That is, I literally said word for word that on a previous stream last season. Evans is getting his 1,000 yards, and he's probably going to pull a hammy throughout the season.
Bro, that hammy pull was disturbing. Yeah, like you could see the thing slingshot right up through his leg. I'm like, he's done. He's done.
Like you had Baker saying he was going to force. Oh, sorry, you make the pick.
You're good. You're good. Here I have next to no T Higgs with JT, and I have next to no T Higgs with Jefferson. So what a better way to get a chalky start for me. Jefferson plus JT at 42.9%, you know, with my Jefferson shares. Get away from a chalky start here with T Higgs, and we get him to fall to 28. That's part of the magic, though.
I like it.
But yeah, that's hilarious. You call the injury and you call the landscape of how it's going to go down for that contract. Was it a contract bonus too? Or is it just for? Is it?
But
just
it's just for. Evans has been very open that like that record is a big deal to him.
It's the milestone.
And again, like you've got Evans and Godwin, who have been nothing but team players with the Bucs. You know the organization's going to help them. And your quarterback's Baker Mayfield, like the biggest gunslinger backyard quarterback. He was out there saying, like, Evans is going to get it. Like, don't worry. Evans is going to get it. And, like, it took the last play of the season. But tell me those spike weeks at the end weren't fun when they were just chucking it up to Evans down the field. I'm like, come on, baby. come down with it.
Good timing.
And no, I expect something similar, man. If he's close, the Bucs are going to do everything in their power to get him to 1,000 yards.
But if he just skimps by 1,000 yards, are you worried maybe his ceiling isn't the best for the range? Like, can he score inside the top 10 wide receivers still, do you think?
Yeah, he just needs to not pull his hammy.
Yeah, and obviously,
which he's like most seasons he doesn't miss 4 weeks. He pulls his hammy almost every game. The dude is like grabbing at his leg, and so yeah, if he doesn't miss time, he's got top 12 upside. He's proven it over and over and over. And when he is on the field, he's still making plays. So no, I think it is, but I do expect him to miss a little bit of time. I think Tampa's going to try to keep him a little fresh. And
where are you with Godwin returning from injury? Do you think that's going to benefit Evans? Do you think it benefits McMillian at all, Kate Otten, or you don't expect, after week 8, it's really negligible in your mind?
Yeah, maybe early in the season. From everything I've heard, Godwin's good to go. He'll be there in training camp, running, practicing. So from everything I've heard, they might like start him a little slow because McMillan is good. Like he ain't a bum.
Yeah. But and he's a force. He's a force in the red zone too, right? And half-point PPR, pretty important.
Dude, Baker and McMillan love that little wheel route, and they just missed it by like this much so many times last game that even if that's his only target every game, you got a shot at a spike week. Like he's gonna take a couple of those to the house. He's Trey Palmer, but good.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Rushy goes at 40. Devonta Smith off the board at 39. I'm Aaron Hampton 38. A little Josh Allen to pair with these two receivers is so nasty.
I hate this part of the board.
Yeah, that's why I have like 16% Jalen Hurts. I do like the Rice pull up. I saw a little rumor about potentially moving AJ Brown. I doubt they do it, but Devonta Smith would get a huge boost out of that. Goddard would get a huge boost out of that. And
Why
then
is like
I
everybody in Philly being rumored to be on the move? Like you win a Super Bowl and it's like fire sale? Like what's going on with that?
Burrow goes to the 6 hole. What is life?
Oh, I don't. I'm all right with that. I didn't want to take him here anyway, so.
I think I'm just going James Cook, and I'll take a receiver on.
Oh, you have Higgins too.
Yeah,
you would have got Higgins coming, or you would have got Burrow coming back around too, because I don't think I would have taken.
Damn. See, I was gonna push. I wasn't gonna take him there. I will take James Cook at 45, though. Adunze off. I just spent 250 to draft Hurts and AJ Brown, so he's definitely getting traded now. It's not the worst thing if it did happen, though. Hurts, Nake. Not bad. I like that start, though, from Lane.
That's good.
Jeez. You decide, Jason. It's tough look, bro. Tough look. It's really tough when you basically go back to back. Jaden Daniels, then Burrow. Jalen Hurts, Daniels, then Burrow, and you're 7 picks removed from Josh Allen. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's the best for the range, and it's his second QB. There's a lot of things going on there.
Yeah. Well, it pushes more guys down to us. I haven't been taking much DK, and I feel like that's wrong.
I was slamming the DK pick when there were rumors to the Chargers, and now I wish I didn't, but it's okay.
Sorry. You don't like him in Pittsburgh? I think it's fine.
If he gets Rodgers, it's more than fine.
I mean, he's gonna get somebody.
I'm probably gonna pull up Waddle to this. Man, but I kind of want Godwin.
Godwin's a better pick. It's the good pick. Come to the dark side, Pat.
I'm going Waddle. I'm going Waddle.
You just lost however much, 30K.
At least. The problem is, like, looking ahead, I don't want to take Baker at 76.
It's fair.
I could have probably taken him here at 93. You're the Mike Evans team. I was thinking Evans was to my right.
I like to push quarterback a lot too, so
I still don't mind. I still don't mind Waddle here at 52.
I don't love not having a running back yet, but like, guess shit happens when that's the way the board falls.
4 out of 12 advance. Are you just focusing on more so just drafting the best team possible, getting your guys? How do you play these 4 out of 12 advance?
I do just kind of go for the guys that I like normally in these. Like, I just kind of cancel out all the noise and don't care as much about ADP. And if it's a thing I want, I'm going to go get it. I've tried the double stack on the Bucks twice in this and been sniped on both of them. So I just didn't want to go for it again. Otherwise, Godwin would have been the pick over Tet. My spirit has been broken over the past few days going for that, and I have enough of them.
Both are 250s? Both are 250s?
I think one's a 250 and one's a 100. Okay. But either way, it was a kick in the nuts both times where I was like, are you kidding me? Naked Baker at pick like 80 something feels good to multiple people. It's just weird.
Dude, the six hole, Henry Jacobs, Lamar, Burrow, now Kamara. This is officially 4 out of 11 advanced. Dare I say?
I like the running backs early in these high stakes ones, but again, if like the board doesn't give it to you, that doesn't give it to you.
I'm hoping this guy keeps going RB. Unfortunately, probably won't help you, but it will. It will help my JT quick start.
Yeah.
But this is a good range for RBs as well coming up.
I don't even know like what running back I'm hoping for at this point. I haven't been clicking Najee at all since he came up here because I'm still at like 24% or some stupid number. And I'm like, I don't want to click him anymore. And I usually don't care about ADP like changing like that, but like that was a pretty big change. And I'm not sold that he's going to be like the guy. I think he's going to get plenty of touches. I'm not worried about that, but like, yeah, I have enough cheaper. We're gonna wait a week for that one.
I don't blame you. He's come up quite a bit. 35, 30, about 42 picks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That being said,
I don't dislike the click here. Like, he is a good click. He's a fine click. I don't know if he's a good click. He's a fine click. I just refuse to do it.
Is this my Jaden Reed share? This might be my Jaden Reed share.
Jaden Reed in the biggest.
This is a big fade for me this year. This got to be a good amount of small boards too, I think. Yeah, now that the range is kind of all my guys are sort of gone there. Like I like the Travion Henderson pick in that range. He's not there. Ridley's usually there every single time. That's the one that's like, hey, Ridley's there. Click Ridley. And now the range is kind of gross.
Just gonna double tap running back here and not feel like I'm getting my ass kicked to the position anymore.
The 2 spot has Barkley, Irving, Garrett Wilson, J-Mo, Sutton, Travis Hunter, and Amika. I like the Amika click. Myers goes.
I'm a little surprised Travis Hunter hasn't risen more.
I might just bring up Diggs to 76. It'll be a full round reach, but I don't really mind. All the teams that got Diggs early, I'm just basically playing around that maybe they didn't stack him with Drake May. So although they got him at a value, potentially he's unstacked. We have a little bring back with Waddle. Same division. We have the James Cook. So obviously we're going to be trying to bring in a little Drake May with this team.
I don't have a single Diggs team.
Wow. Have you seen the Diggs cutting videos yet though?
No. I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not seen the Diggs cutting videos. Yeah, pull them up. I want to. I'm sure that the audience would love to see it. I want to see him cutting.
All right.
Make me a Diggs believer. I have not really taken any of the ACL guys except for Rashee Rice because like he plays for the Chiefs and I cannot take him. But I only have like 4% of him. I don't have a ton. It's just like I'm gonna have some. Damn it.
All right. Here we go.
Look at the high knees.
No, it gets better. The dude's out there though, right?
He's out there. Watch. Good on him.
So fast, the ball's behind him. Ball's behind him.
Hands. Is that Drake May throwing him the ball? I might have to move him down the boards a little bit. He keeps hitting him behind. Where is he? What is this just by himself at a high school or something?
I actually have no. This is not with the Pats.
I was gonna say that does not look like Drake May.
Probably just training.
That just feels like a story where he's gonna blow his ACL again playing at a high school with his friends.
No. It looks good enough. It looks good enough for wide receiver 1.
Hey, he looks good.
I'll tell you that.
We might have to do a board bet though on him not being the Patriots receiver 1. I have to think about what I want to do on that though.
Did you want touchdowns? So, like, what do you just want wide receiver 1 fantasy
We
points?
can use our ball knowing skills and just look at the team and be like, was he the receiver 1, or did someone beat him? You can put a perfect. We could do points per game.
Sounds subjective, though.
I mean, I feel like we know ball pretty well. I feel like
I'm good with any metric you want to use.
I am too. That's what we could go ball knowing. We could go points per game. We could go touchdowns. I know.
Feels
Chubb,
like
Chubb was squatting like 7,000 pounds after he blew his.
Bro, his squat's down 100 pounds. Like
oh no,
a Chubb squat video came out. It was low fives. It was low fives.
Oh yeah, I'm out.
Not good.
I'm out. that 0% Chubb feels good. I think I autoed him once, but
I think I mixed him on a team with like six rookie running backs. Like I don't. Oh god, he probably fell 30 picks too. But yeah, Chubb's been a tough click. I don't think I have any Amari Cooper, which he probably rises when he finds a team, but doesn't mean it's going to equal production. A little run at receiver here. Downs, Mooney, and Christian Kirk. I actually made a thumbnail that I never used this offseason. Let me pull it up because I think it's Flames, but it was a Josh Downs versus Darnell Mooney thumbnail. Do you have a strong preference between those two?
I think I prefer Downs. I think I might be a Mooney hater though.
I prefer Downs there too.
Like Mooney slays Tampa, but he didn't do much outside of the Bucs games. And who didn't slay Tampa last year? Downs, I think Downs is a better player overall. If Baker comes back to me, I'm going to be a little upset. I do the double stack twice, and some asshole takes him 12 picks early. Then I don't do the double, and he's going to fall around.
I don't think he's coming back. Where's the Godwin team?
You have so little faith. I don't know.
Did he pass?
I'm bad.
Did he pass? He passed.
See that? No faith.
You're good, dude. He went 57.
No, this is where the asshole comes and snipes me.
Out of nowhere.
I know it's coming. I know.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, I saw purple. I did too.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
Bro, here's the thummy. Just never got to it. Just never got to it.
It is a little irritating that just happened. I'm not gonna lie. I should have just taken Godwin. Come on, man.
It's all right.
All right.
It's all right.
Set up some other stuff.
Little 10 pick value on Jaylen Warren.
Yeah, and I need a running back. Pittsburgh stack. Why not? Steelers to the moon. Do you have anyone that you're like full fading, or are your fades more like, I guess Purdy's pretty much a full fade?
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Johnny's pretty low.
Johnny's low because of the range. I mean, I like him a little better at this ADP now, but I also like when I build my teams back to front, like I end up with a ton of late tight ends. I end up with Colson Loveland a good amount. I don't know. Do I just want to go Love?
Hurry back.
Do I want to go May?
You almost got auto Johnny. I guess you can take him anyway.
Let's go, Jono.
You have the longest 0-second clock.
Yeah, bro. It's the streamer. It's the streamer plus 5, bro. You don't know about the plus. You don't know about the plus. This is actually a rare.
Not even like.
It's best ball overlay. It gives you an extra 5 seconds, bro.
Jesus, that is false advertising. I don't know 5 seconds.
Bro, I'm sorry. If you believe that, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'll give you a refund, but you're only getting 50% because you're an idiot.
Stupid. That was the longest 0 I think I've ever seen on a stream.
Yeah. It's like, it's like the LeBron fouls, right? Like it's just we take those. We take those.
My goodness.
Yeah. I figured let's go tight end here. As long as I get one of those 2 QBs, I'm pretty happy in that spot. But obviously I want both.
Has Pittsburgh been rumored with any other quarterback? than Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, I'm sure they're shooting offers to Kirk Cousins as Aaron Rodgers just like is playing fucking desert drugs.
We kind of know Aaron Rodgers is going to sign, though, right? This is just what he does, right? Like, he's going to sign.
The Pounders promo is the best promo, boys. The Pounders promo is the best promo. Gives you that extra karma. Yeah, I think so. He wants to play football. It's a matter of like him figuring out where. I think Pittsburgh makes the most sense, but is he at a spot where he just cares about money? Like, does he want a contender?
I think he still holds out hope that the Vikings are going to call him. I really do. I think he's that ego. Like, the world is mine. It's my story. Everyone else is just living in it. That he's like, they're going to call. And he knows that if they don't call, that he can just go to Pittsburgh because they're going to be like, please. Like, Tomlin's going to be like, please, dude. I got to keep my 500 season streak alive.
Seems like such a good spot. Wow.
But I think they're bringing in someone.
How does this guy, I get it, right? Mark Andrews, great pick. I love that at that range. But with Amon-Ra at 13, how do you not just go Goff here with Allen?
Yeah, to get
stop it instead of you get Jordan Mason, bro.
I would have. I like the Jordan Mason click, but I think I would have just locked up the two quarterbacks, opened up a spot the rest of the way, and found a different but get Tyler Algier 6 rounds later.
I think Forey's in the house, but that's the way I lean on that. It's close. He's grabbing his RB3, but you just probably have to go RB.
Does it feel like we don't know how to price the backup handcuff running backs? Like, no, it doesn't. Why is Jordan Mason going? Where is Algier now? Going 50 picks before Algier and Bento. Like, what's going on with the random? Like, we're gonna raise this guy up, but we're gonna lower this guy, and Charbonnet is gonna go up here, but Algier is gonna go down here, and Ray Davis is gonna go down here, and Braylon Allen's gonna go like. Do we just not know? And we're just this is where it
read a headline. It's kind of funny. Aaron Jones had the same headline last year where it's like, oh, Ty Chandler is going to come in and take 50% of the workload. He might be the better back. Like, we heard the same exact headline, the same exact one, the same one, except now you're getting Jordan Mason coming off an injury. Like, kind of funny. Kind of funny how Aaron Jones is like the new James Conner.
Yeah. I have no idea what I want to do here. No, I have no idea. None. I'm
1-3-4-1.
I don't want Pacheco or Robinson. Swift.
Think you need a receiver in that range?
Yeah. I like Hollywood. I like Loveland. I like Higgins. Rough. Let's go Hollywood and Higgins.
I think I have to go.
I like that.
I'm pretty balanced. If I grab my second QB here, I'm going to be pretty happy. If he goes, I'll probably go Colston Loveland, or I was going to say, or it'd be Higgins in that spot. So one of these two, I'll be happy. If they go back to back here, I'll be disgusted.
You're good.
Nah, everyone's got long zeros, bro. Oh, there's one. Oh, dear God, no. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. I'll go Pacheco here if I have to. Pick 124.
Pacheco is a straight up falling knife right now. It is so funny in some. You got hit by the same perp.
Thank you. We played this pretty clean, not gonna lie.
He's fallen like 30 picks in some rooms, 30 picks plus. Like, I had one last night. I'll see if I can pull it up later. He fell so far. I was like, I'm just gonna see how far he keeps going. This is fun. Yeah.
It's another one. Like, is KC going to use a pick at running back in the first 3 rounds? Like, they could.
They could, but I wouldn't bet on it.
They
They've
can.
got some holes to fill. Like, they've
Yeah.
got some holes to fill, man. And that you signed 2 of them. You got Pacheco. I don't know. And yeah, the big swing and a miss with CEH. Like, I don't know. I could see him waiting maybe day 3, which could still affect all of them because they're all kind of flawed.
Sure.
But dude, I have a lot of Elijah Mitchell. I'm not gonna lie. I had none before he went to Kansas City.
Yeah.
And he he signed, and it was like the rocket started to take off. And then people were scared of Kareem Hunt. And they were like, wait a second, the rocket needs to be landed again. And so he just stayed there. And I'm like, well, I like Elijah Mitchell a lot more than Kareem Hunt. So I'm going to slam this pick.
Kareem Hunt was wildly inefficient last year. It was disgusting.
He's not good anymore.
Disgusting.
Like, even Chiefs fans were like, he's so good. And I was like, no, your backfield was just so shit that you guys were happy that you could sign him off the street to be slightly below average.
Just because you have no plan in the red zone with Kelsey getting old is freaking dirt. Like, just because you have no plan, it's just like, 2-yard runs with Kareem Hunt on first down from the 7-yard line. Like, and it takes 4 downs to get in the end zone. That's kind of what we saw from KC last year in the red zone. It's pretty.
I think, like, if I was a KC fan, I would just be praying that Pacheco is over the leg injury, like, ready to get back to his old self, or Elijah Mitchell can stay healthy because he's looked good when given the chance.
It's a matter of health with him, right? And last year, you're probably even more worried because you drafted him and he didn't play a single game. And last year was the year, if he did stay healthy, CMC was hurt and he would have smashed. But instead, you have him get hurt, Jordan Mason get hurt, and Garendo, a healthy scratch, like for the first portion of the season, starts getting playing time because 4 players ahead of him got hurt. And even
life comes at you fast in these drafts.
Yeah.
San Francisco running backs, just type it in and click the 5th one down one time. Just have it on there just in case it happens.
There it is. Forey getting the T-Law pairing with BTJ. Again, building kind of backwards to front, knowing there's a better value.
Well, you had to be sure you were getting T-Law back there, but I mean, it did work for you. So
definitely worth the risk. What's he looking
I like
at?
The gamble.
What's he looking at? Like the Kirk team, Christian Kirk. So he had Lamar and Joe Burrow. Shouldn't be going another QB.
Yeah, no one really takes Trevor Lawrence unless they have BTJ. Let's be honest. It's a pretty rare click. Lawrence, I was drafting last night and Lawrence fell like 30 plus picks. No one wanted him naked. The BTJ guy finally was like, all right, I guess I'll grab him here. It was great. What are you thinking?
This range is kind of gross. I think I'm just going Keenan Allen here. I think I'm just going Keenan Allen. I'm going to be boring.
Oh, Keenan Allen's pretty gross.
I don't mind like get in that range too, but I want Trey Harris.
Yeah, I like Trey Harris, and he's been falling a lot too. I took a lot of Trey Harris up high, and I'm still above, so I just sure I could get a little better value on him, I guess, but I don't really care to. I'm just gonna stick with my teams. I wanted Spears.
He goes in an easy range to click, in my opinion.
Again, I don't know what I want to do. I know I'm going to take Harvey, and then I have no idea.
I'm praying for Tua to come back with Jonnu and Waddle. We'll see what happens.
I will not take Tua from you.
You could take Tua, sir.
Holy hell! I don't like anybody in this range.
Be my guest, please take Tua.
I might just bring Algier up and prove my point that he's just going too low. I don't get it.
Bri, I'll cover your team in a minute. It looks per usual. Looks per usual.
Okay. We got the Atlanta, Tampa, Week 17 NFC South correlation going on now. Big brain in it.
F that ADP.
Dude, I was gonna auto Isaiah Likely, and I scrolled down. It had to be some. I don't get the 7 extra seconds like you get. I had to make a
bro.
choice.
Nah, dude. The shot's up. And
I truly like. This is about the time. Like Jalen Coker, Dallas Goedert, I think is a good pick. Xavier Legette, like this is about the time ADP doesn't mean shit, right?
yes,
Honestly,
entirely.
Like does it matter? Maybe
F.
with the running backs here, there's another cliff coming, but
I'm happy with my 3 QBs. I don't love Tua, but I'm kind of pot committed here.
I like Tua. I mean, we've seen him lead the league in passing. Like we've literally seen it. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
It takes a warm weather schedule with a lot of dome games in the winter.
Well, let's hope for that's what we do pre-scheduled drafting. We're pretending he's playing in Hawaii every week. They're just flying him down.
I know. And Tyreek Hill is just getting older too. When you start to break down Miami, they bring in Nick Westbrook, Akine. Maybe that's the boost he needs. A touchdown,
Waddle
a game.
It's going to be Waddle and Jonnu leading Tua to lead the league in passing.
Yeah, Hill gets moved in this case.
Yeah, it's perfect. I still have just Baker. I feel this is going to get a little interesting at quarterback.
When Keenan Allen lands in a spot, will he fall any further than he is now?
Probably not. But I also
actually on a team, will he fall further than he is now? Is there a single team you can name that he goes after pick 141?
No, because he's probably going to like somewhat of a contender, I would imagine. But like we saw that last year with a couple guys, and
I like it in this case with Drake May because it's still a chance in my mind that they just.
Oh my! You think they're gonna have the dust? Imagine that running
nice nursing homes in Mass, bro.
That would you actually be excited about?
Just Keenan
Allen and Stephon Diggs with Drake May thrown up. Come on, you got Drake May. You got to give him some young cats in there. Keenan Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
We need to. I don't know.
These young cats, bro, go astray all the time. All the time.
Times are dark for Pats fans, man.
These receivers
dark times.
are young cats, and they've all gone missing on the field. Can't find any of them, bro.
Dark times. You want Keenan Allen to come save the day with blown knee Steph Diggs. Fucking dark up in New England. My goodness.
Oh, times are tough. Oh, geez. That's why I keep this Teddy Bruschi card close, It just remind me of better days.
Long time since Brady.
So stupid.
I don't know what I'm going to do at quarterback.
I'm just going to punish the room and go another QB here.
You're going to punish me.
I'm just kidding.
Who's the best back stack here? I don't do a lot of back stacks.
Just give me Wicks here. Play ball. Carolina's usually Coker's there, but Coker's gone. Thielman's gone. Legette's gone.
I don't want either of them anyways.
Indy Pierce.
We're in a bit of a pickle again.
Alec Pierce is gone. Indy.
I got enough Richardson before Danny Dimes signed that I'm just ready to. I'll go elsewhere.
AD Mitchell with
I think we'll just take Bryce Young naked and we'll find the tight end. We'll get Jatavian Sanders later.
That's in play. Any worry? I don't know if anyone's playing this scenario in the head. They're probably not. But like if Shador Sanders doesn't work out, isn't the dad just gonna blow up the spot of the OC or the head coach and be like they're trash online and just get them fired? Like, isn't Primetime just going to get the head coach or OC fired when shit goes bad.
Is he gonna? I mean, he's gonna be busy up in Boulder. He ain't gonna have time to do anything, right?
Plenty of time to
think
watch.
he's going to?
Man. That is gonna be most important.
I'm curious to see where he goes. It feels I mean, I guess he could fall the way some are saying, but yeah, it's fair. And I thank him for that. Baker's going to get us a ring in Tampa. I'm calling it. Baker, he needs one.
Yeah. I would like to see him make a run. I'd like to see him make a run. Philly's losing some pieces on defense. We'll see.
I truly do feel like Tampa needs to hit on some defensive starters in the draft, but the NFC feels down. Like the whole NFL feels down, to be honest. Like there's just not that team you look at and you're super scared of. It's like, we could take them. Well, yeah, maybe not the Patriots with Keenan Allen coming into town.
Yeah, dude, you put Keenan Allen on the pass this next year. It's over. It's over.
Drake May MVP.
So stupid.
I wish I had more May. I don't love the weapons. Like I love May, and the struggle for me. Like the 49ers, I've got a little more of them near the end, but I'm somewhat fading just the whole 49ers team this year, and I have no problem doing it. But for some reason, I have an issue with the Patriots. I'm like, I don't want to fade Drake May. Like I want Drake May.
The tough part was like, who was his number one receiver before Diggs got there, right? Who are you?
But now they signed a guy that is literally on my don't draft board, so that didn't help me. Right. I was like, well, son of a bitch, who do I pick?
He's not there anymore. He's not there anymore.
Oh, he's still on my don't draft board. I don't care if he's cutting on ice. I'm good.
I still think he's good for the range. Like his ADP, I think could actually be a decent advance rate ADP for his pick. I mean, when you compare it to Bo Nix, who goes 28 picks earlier,
that doesn't make sense to me.
Almost 2.5 rounds. It's
I think I have 1% Knicks. That Knicks price is weird. Like
I still, what do I'm at 9.5%. I was grabbing a good amount of Sutton. I'm actually back on the Sutton click now that Olave's falling. I just have him flip-flop now.
Yeah, at the start of this contest, I told Zero I refuse to click Cortland Sutton until Chris Godwin is in front of him. And we are getting there. It's pretty close. Maybe he's jumped him. It's getting close. But damn it, it's gonna be a little too late. So I don't have any Sutton because I just kept clicking. Every time I saw him at the top, I was like, nope.
Last year, didn't I tell you that same exact thing with Rice and Godwin?
I think so.
And they both end up dying, basically.
Smashing. Yeah. Well, they were both smashing though. Like,
yeah, I know.
Imagine they both said like there was no wrong answer there. It's just they both fucking got bent in half.
I'd be a trillionaire.
Where does Javian Sanders? Oh, damn, he goes right here. You think I push him another round?
I don't get to a lot of Sanders.
That's what I mean. Who the hell picks him without Bryce Young? That feels like the weirdest. Like,
he seems like a 20th round guy to me. I don't know why he goes randomly in the 18th.
I'm glad I just looked, but now I got to take him over Pat Freiermuth if I want to take him. It's fucking weird.
No, it doesn't. All right, I'm not the only one. This shit don't make any sense.
What do I do? No,
you just gotta project it, bro. You gotta project it.
I think I'm gonna do it because I have Trey McBride and I just want the stack. But like, this feels gross. This feels stupidly.
You want the Trey McBride throwing to Jatavian Sanders.
We're gonna do the Jatavian. But that is weird. I just want that on the record.
$250 worth of weird right there.
Yeah, that feels just strange. Brains.
Yeah. There's something going on there.
Sure. My best ball overlay is not loaded for some reason, which is pissing me off a little bit. It's user error. It isn't you. I'm on a new computer in here. But I don't think I have any Sanders, so why not reach on him in a $250 draft? Feels like the right time.
Like, no way we get Pat Fry here like 15 picks after ADP, right?
I hope you get him and not someone else. I hope you pay for you get my. That's weird, right? Why are they so close to each other? I guess Sanders like ended the season okay. I guess.
Shit, man, I don't remember that. That's not in my recent memory. That's for sure.
I generally don't draft Panthers at all. Like, they're just not a team I care to have.
I'm there with you. That might be one of my lowest owned teams right here.
I fade them every year. They're like my least favorite. I can't stand to watch them. Green Bay. Ooh.
Green Bay sort of low. Wicks is my highest owned.
Wicks?
Watson.
At 12%'s fun. You have a Watson team?
Please, bro, it was my January draft, bro.
Oh, I commented on that video. It was the first draft of the year. I was like, are you shitting me? You're going to put me through another season of Christian Watson?
I'm like, wait a sec. Bro's not even playing. Yeah, that was funny. January.
Yeah, it had to have been the first draft of the, yeah.
Trying to think another team that I'm fading. Those are two big ones though. Green Bay and San Fran are two big ones. Although like San Fran, I'm still doing the Grendo thing. So at least there's one piece. In Green Bay, I'm doing the Wicks thing. So I'm not like fully counting them out entirely.
I'm fading Green Bay pretty hard. I do have some Wicks and I like Tucker Kraft. And I don't mind Jacobs. Like I think but the rest, like I'm not touching the rest. It's a pretty hard fade on the rest.
I was running into this on the computer earlier today on my Apple laptop. It took me refreshing it like 5 times. So it's just, I don't know what's going on. If all the drafters are back on the freaking little board, I don't know. But they're having some troubles with the servers today. It seems like.
I was having the exact opposite problem. I couldn't get on my phone. So yeah, I think Underdog's just having some issues on their end.
Just peeking my love, a little 54% with Reed, a lot of Mason Taylor. I'm not too heavy on Kraft. I should start to move him up.
I like Kraft. He feels like the best weapon they have right now. As sad as that sounds, Zero probably say otherwise. I bet he likes the receiving room, but I don't know. Kraft just feels like someone they want to use. Like they're going to get him on the field and going to get him touches and but we'll see what they do in the draft. I'm kind of hoping Jalen Royals goes to the Packers because their receiving core is so shit that go there in the 3rd round. You could be a starter there.
Hey, here's a random feature for the that you might not know of for the overlay here. If you just click a player's name, if I click on Love, it'll just go right to Love. So you don't have to like scroll through. You can just click on the player. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's a lot easier than scrolling.
I had no idea. Yeah, do you know how many times I've done that scroll and been like, damn it.
Can't find them. I think I have to go Jarquez here. I want him. We want him. People are like, go Douglas.
I guess.
Rather not. Let's go Jarquez.
I feel like this draft flew by.
My RB5. The hoodie has arrived. Yeah, always in 3rd person. Has to be. On a scale of 1 to cereal, how bad was my team? Bri, I looked at it earlier, and honestly, again, it looked like you poured the milk first, bro. Like, never pour the milk first. You gotta learn. You gotta learn. Well, I'll take a look at it afterwards. If you guys want me to peek your team, you guys
I feel like this is a team
I got you.
I feel like I'm going to take the Rodgers bet. Let's go Rodgers to Pitt.
Oh yeah, we cooked Drew in this one. We absolutely cooked Drew in this one.
You didn't cook anything.
We cooked Drew in this one.
We can have a board bet on this.
I don't know. You might want to check my team again. I think I cooked.
My team will be just fine.
My team will be okay.
Let's see. Jefferson, Higgins, Waddle. I mean, Reed, Diggs, and Allen are pretty sketchy receiver 4, 5, and 6. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like your tight ends. I like your.
I just got good value. I got good value on a couple of these guys. I don't know.
I like the team like outside of those picks.
Fuck.
Can we change those 3 picks and then I'll love it. No, my team's got some issues. I will be the first to admit that, but it's in play. Damn it!
I think I just go Justice Hill here, just for a couple extra points here at RB. It could be one of these receivers. Not that I'm like absolutely in love with them. I don't love any of these late RBs. Oh man, it could be Marshawn Lloyd too. Paired it up with Green Bay. Paired it up with the Green Bay, but I'm just so not confident in Marshawn Lloyd after last year. I have 1.5%. I'm just gonna mix in a little Justice Hill here. I think it makes sense with 2 rookies too, finding their roles, la-di-da-di-da, that whole narrative.
Yeah, I need some help at running back looking at my team. And could probably use another receiver, but we only have
Yeah. So you want to take the board bet back? Damn, bro.
No. This team is in play. It is 100% in play for. It may struggle getting through some of the playoff weeks, but it's in play. There's some pretty whack teams in this room. So
they're always there's at least one that's certainly
like
not advancing. Where's the 6 hole?
I screwed up and didn't take enough bucks though.
The 6 hole's first receiver is Cooper Kupp at 78. Good.
Yeah, like
good.
What's the one I was just looking at?
D-Hop, Mike Williams, Amari Cooper. This team is straight from 2018.
I think Bry's team is fine. Let's see.
Forey's been cooking. Yeah, Torrey Horton was gone.
I mean, Forey was just gifted stuff to cook with. He was just handed amazing ingredients. He was like, here you go.
3-4 turn Josh Allen every single time, in my opinion.
Every time I see like a stud team, I just scroll down it and I want to find the one person that they pick that I'm not on, so I can be like, ha, idiot. Even though like it could end up being a really good choice, but I'm like, you just ruined your awesome team because you took Tyrone Tracy in the 7th round.
Sorry, bro. I can't let that one go.
We know nothing at the end of the day. That's why stands are so fun, because like you're gonna hit some, you're gonna miss some. Why not just talk a little smack?
Who do you like from this range? Should I correlate the Nick Westbrook-Akine? Not that I really care about correlation in a contest like this, so small final, but
I mean, I still like it. Yeah, I think it still has benefits back here.
Or Parker Washington, or Gabe Davis. Fells there too.
Go Ricky White. Take a sleeper receiver. I'm not taking any Gabe Davis.
Low owned.
Who else did you say?
Low owned.
Oh, yeah, Nick. I think that's fine stacked.
Morning, Kine. Please take a look at my team. Lane, I got you, bro.
I don't know if I want a running back or a receiver. I feel like I need a running back more, and then we just got to pray these rookie receivers hit, because running back's a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie.
Running back's a little sketchy?
Yeah, a little bit.
With 7?
Yeah, I still don't love it. I think there's a better chance my rookie receivers are good, and I need another running back more than the other way around. So we're going to take a running back. And I think I'm just to take Mitchell. Why not? We talked about why I like him.
Hell yeah. All right, let's
there you go. That was fun.
Let's cover the teams in that one. That was an interesting one. That was an interesting one. All right, Drewski in the one hole 3872. Obviously not one of your more common pairings, but let's see how we balance it. Mayfield, Bryce, and Rogers, Demont, Judkins, Warren at 97. I mean, you got a couple values here to start. RJ Harvey. This was, if you could have gotten him to fall back to you with another RB pick here, I don't know. There probably wasn't that many RBs left in that range anyways.
I didn't like the running backs. That's why I reached up for him. So I'm happy with that pick.
You still get Dowdle 169, Rashard Smith and Elijah Mitchell, Chase Evans, DK, Tet, Hollywood, Jane Higgins, and Ty Fallon. This could definitely work. And McBride and Sanders for the stack. I like the Rico click too with Bryce. I didn't see that you did that. That's nice.
I think it's got a shot.
It's viable. It is. Again, 4 at 12, a lot of shit's viable. We saw your team that won it. We saw your finalist team from the biggest board.
You can be a shit drafter and still win, guys.
there it is. Yeah, every year, just do what Drew does and just win. It's that easy. Drake May, Jordan Love, and Tua for us. JT, Cook, Stevenson, Damon Martinez, Jarquez Hunter with Justice Hill, Jefferson, T. Higgs, Waddle, Reed, Diggs, Keenan Allen, and Wicks, and Nick Westbrook, Akine, our first share and only share. Jonnu, Henry, and Pat Fry. I like that. We like that. T Lane in the 8 spot. Pounder action in the chat. Hurts, Prescott, and Richardson at 176. Very strong. Kyron, Joe Mixon, Charbonnet, Pacheco, Will Shipley, and Trevor Etienne. You like that group? Well, 18 pick slide on Pacheco.
I don't have a lot of Mixon. I love Charbonnet. Pacheco feels like someone you should be taking right now. Even if you're out on him, like he feels like someone you should be clicking, especially if he's going. Like I said, I got him like 27 picks past ADP the other day.
He's going in backup range.
Yeah, so I feel like if you've been out on him today, tomorrow, slam him and get him up. And Shipley, like I am having a hard time with him. Are we sure he's going to be the backup in Philly?
No, we're not
sure.
I've
heard a lot of people talk about Will Shipley, and it's like he underperformed in college. He didn't do much last year, and like I keep hearing, like he could be such a good pick in round. Any of these guys in round 20 could be a good pick if they landed. Like I hate that. Like what makes us think Will Shipley is a good pick? Because I've heard it a lot in the 20th round. Again, I'd rather take the rookie that we just don't know any of them.
Some of it, I think, is with Gainwell moving on, right? And what do they do in the draft will be the big question for Shipley. Obviously needs an injury to have any impact, but if that injury happens, it's not to say like I do wish I was closer to 8% on him. I don't think he's someone that's like a smash. Like you have to pick him in that range. But
I think even if Barkley gets hurt, Shipley is not gonna.
No, he'll probably. We'll see what they do. I don't think it's
he's
a bad
guy
pick.
I'm not really clicking.
It's interesting because I think I should have.
I don't think he's a bad pick.
Just funny.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad pick. He's just someone I'm not really clicking, and I've been hearing like he's such a good pick. But the only reason I hear he's such a good pick is that he could be the Eagle. It's like okay, like any of these guys could luck into a.
If this is late August, right? They don't have
very sure, good. He's an amazing pick, but like he's a fine
right now,
pick, but he's just as unknown as the rookies, except like we've seen him not be very good and not get on the field.
Right. He could get waxed.
Yeah.
T Lang 8, CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, Burden, Downs, Trey Harris, Coker, AD, and Xavier Restrepo.
Restrepo's another one that feels like you should be clicking him right now.
I was at like 2%, and I caught way up on that fall.
The bottom
Why
just
not?
fell out on him.
Why not? Laporta, Gardner, and Chiggy. I like the tight end
I
group
like
there.
this team.
It's well
That's a good
balanced.
team.
Yeah. I'm also lower on Mixon. I feel like Houston can do something at RB here in this draft that could affect him, but
if they don't,
yeah,
if they don't, and
it's just
Philly
another
doesn't,
year.
and like it's a solid running back room. It's not full of guys that I generally click, but it's a really I like that team.
Good point by
Well done.
Lane. Philly, Dallas, week 17, already manifesting it. Really smart. Farachi, if you're
like,
here, I got you. Bry with the Fields, Goff, and Shadur Sanders. 3692. Aaron Hampton, K-Walk, Aaron Jones, Bigsby, Trey Benson, and Dobbins. Another one that like the ADP rises from 182 when he gets a landing spot. It's just, or 162. He just rises.
He couldn't fall far enough for me to click him.
See, that's the
His
thing.
leg's gonna fall off again. Can we be honest? It's gonna.
So that's the thing. Last year, I think both sides were right. You know, I was on the side like you have to take him in the 18th round. Like if he's there, you have to. And then he gets a good landing spot. Then he proves that he can perform. It's like
he's always performed. Like
I feel like
he's
right
never
now
not performed.
I feel like people right now are afraid of the stigma of clicking Dobbins when we just saw him have a good year. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to do it.
That's me.
Yeah,
that's me.
We
I don't want to do it. You can't make me.
See, I would make fun of you, but you're also not drafting CMC. If I have someone in here that's got 18% CMC, it's like, why not Dobbins?
Yeah, no, I've got like 2 or 3 CMC teams.
Yeah,
throughout all of them. But what irritates me about CMC is I don't even think he was that mispriced. He just needed like a round, like just get to the end of round 2, and it would have been fine. Go back towards Bucky. Go back to. It felt so weird with him going right at the 1-2 turn. I mean, I guess if he's healthy, but if we think he could be healthy, then like, why isn't he just going 1-1? What are we? This is the most like. We'll put him at the back of the first round just in case. It's like, what are we saving? What? He's either healthy or not. Like, and it feels like we wanted to give a discount, but
it's some sort of risk reward with CMC. There's probably some psychological reasoning in our brains too. That's like, oh yeah, I got 2 picks of value on CMC. I have to click it. Like, I don't want to be burnt by CMC. I don't want to be that guy. See, I'm not afraid to fade this year, but we'll see. Puka, Adams, Debo, Ayuk, QJ, Cedric Tillman, Robinson, Wilson, and MVS. Holy shit.
That is a strange receiver room, Bry.
Yeah, way to whiff, bro. Way to whiff.
I mean, I don't. It's weird. I guarantee I don't have that exact room. I guarantee it.
I don't mind going naked Goff in a contest like this where the final is so small.
How did you not get Stafford, Bry?
But like MVS, bro, just go Tim Patrick here at the end. No,
hold on. Who sniped you on Stafford?
Bowers and Ferguson.
That was cold. Whoever did it.
Staffy went at 149
to naked.
Yeah, I think he's good for his range. Like, he needed a second quarterback.
To do
like,
the Bry though, that was dirty.
Is what it is. Is what it is.
Double stack Staffy. That's as bad as my Baker. That's worse than my Baker. Someone takes your Matt Stafford naked. You got Puka and Devontae. Like that's rough.
Could he have brought in
my shit list?
Yeah. He could have brought in Higbee here too. It was like, nah, fuck it.
We're good.
Keep him unclothed.
Ouch.
Yeah, tough day for Bry tonight. It doesn't matter all too much in my mind with the high stakes. The 12 team final, 18 team final.
Yeah.
How many Goff teams are there going to be? I guess it depends on how he does week 15, 16, but you could have a flat scoring week. There's so many things. The combinations and the ceiling of those rooms are so much less than like the big board, we're gonna have 500 teams. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
if Goff's the guy week 17 and you don't have anyone, like, yeah,
I've
you're not
seen naked Goff win enough weekly winners to like somewhat change my stance on like,
yeah,
listen, if you're looking at your team and all of your good stacks are gone, and there's a name the person, Justin Herbert's fallen 20 picks. At some point, you're just dumb. Like, take the good quarterback to pair with the awesome team that you've built because you haven't taken a quarterback up until that spot. You
right.
don't need the 7th receiver. Take a couple quarterbacks there that aren't stacked. Like, I don't care. Take Herbert and Dak and be like, okay, now I got 2 that could legitimately be top 5 quarterbacks, top 6 quarterbacks with my good team. So, yeah, I have come around more, and I'm sure I've pissed off some people, but like, listen, if you're all going to be assholes and take my quarterback, I'm just going to take the one I like the most and
Yeah,
and build a
in advance my team. Like that's
payback. Not, yeah. So I've come more this year. I have more naked, just random quarterbacks.
Yeah,
because of
advanced right place.
Jared Goff, man, he's won so many weekly winners. Naked.
Yeah,
naked
yeah.
Goff is an absolute legend.
A tournament of 232,000. But again, like that's an offense where you can sort of make an excuse. Like Gibbs gets a touchdown, Laporta gets a touchdown, Tim Patrick gets a touchdown, JMO gets a touchdown. You know what I mean? Like there's ways to spread it where no one hits 20 points. So I think that one's an interesting one where Burrow's maybe a little tighter, a little more condensed of an offense. But
yeah, you're probably going to want Chase or Higgins. And like the few times that Burrow has, because he has done it a lot recently in week 17, but he's brought Chase or Higgins with him both times. Like, right. So yeah, you probably want them with Burrow. But I mean, if Burrow fell far enough and I didn't have Chase and Higgins, and let's say I started with, I don't know, McLaurin and Daniels got sniped and what are some other high? But let's say I started and the guys were starting, I'd take him and be like, screw it. I'll take a naked Burrow 20 picks past ADP. I won't do it early, but if he falls, yeah.
I don't think that's bad. It's less bad. I would say in the big board, it's a little tougher than high stakes. High stakes, same reason. Like you're just going for the best plays. Small final. There's no guarantee that you need, that guy that goes off for 30 points. You might be the only team that has him. 35 points at receiver or running back. You might be the only guy that has him. So those points you needed for that stack, you can make up.
Yeah.
If Burrow's the guy, like last year, Burrow plus T. Higgs was huge.
I just feel like even with Burrow, I feel like there's always people that you can take that will be damn close outside of the Jamar Chase, like 70-point week 17 game. The other was like, yeah, you better have Jamar Chase this year.
Right.
Most years you could have the quarterback and have the 4 other receivers that went off. Like I feel like we've gotten a little, and I'm a stacker, so I'm not bagging on stacks, but I feel like we've gotten a little stack crazy and just kind of forgotten how random this game is that we play. Like all it takes is Joe Burrow to throw 2 to Trent Irwin and some other random Andre Yoshabas, last year when
the backup tight end.
Like that's all it takes, and it happens all the time in the NFL. So like if Chase and Higgins go off, sure, you're in trouble, but like there's plenty of other outs to where it just doesn't go that way, and you can make it work. So I don't know. I like it.
I think that's why you operate in ranges, right? Like, when you go to draft someone, you look at the range around them. Are they the best player in that range? Maybe it's the best player for your team comp, but assuming like you have a balanced build, are you picking the best player in that range, or are you, are you? And that's where it's like, oh, Burrow going right after Hurts. If you don't have a stack, is he the best player in that range?
Probably not.
I have a tough time with that.
Yeah, that's why usually they have to picks. Usually they have to. like the Chase Higgins owner
Yeah.
get greedy and like I own them both, so I'm gonna push him.
Yeah.
And then my eyes just lie. I'm like, well, you're not gonna get him back. Like hopefully he comes to me.
It's like I have 3 receivers, 1 running back, and I'm looking at, and maybe it's 4 receivers, 1 running back, and I'm looking at Debo or Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah, I'm fine taking Burrow. Let's go to war. Let's
Fun.
see if my I like it.
Fun exercise. All right, Drew. You gotta take off?
I have to go pee, but I can hang out while you draft another. I don't think I'll hop in. I think I'll just draft with you, but
I'm ripping it.
pee. So go.
We
go
just
for
filled
it.
big board 150, baby. Drop the like down below. I'm gonna go grab a brewski. And dude, I've been on the same draft schedule as my man here, Connor, 3 nights in a row. We're on the dad drafting schedule. We've been next to each other, I'm pretty sure, all 3 times at this midnight time slot. Oh my God. Connor, go away, bro. I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back, boys. Drop the like. Ooh, that was close. I mean, I got in the chair first, so I think bro, should I do a BTJ share here? The 4.5%. Let's get this up a little bit.
Is that on purpose?
A beer if I win. No, look, bro. Look at the back end. Like 6% Amon Ra. I got very front heavy drafts for the big board.
I have so much Amon Ra from the start of the contest when he was going at the end of the first round.
Oh God.
I have so much.
I didn't get that much end of the first picks. I'm happy.
I feel I'm gonna go check my Amon Ra. I feel like I have like 17%. Like it's a weird amount, and I haven't clicked him forever. I mean, I don't mind it. I feel like he is mispriced, but I'm gonna double check what I'm at. I could be way off.
Bryce says I owe him a beer if he wins. That doesn't sound like you're too confident about your team. If you want to do a beer bet of whose team scores more points, I'm down, bro. Yeah, man. This is number 150 for the big board. This is this is the all pro 100 draft here. 150.
I'm at 14% on Raw, and I haven't clicked him for a while.
Shit.
I was way up there.
Well, this might be a Bauer share here. Let's see.
It's got to be Bowers or Achane. Getting the fall on Achane right now is he really hasn't fallen throughout most of the contests. So I'm digging the fall on him. I don't know if you.
Bro, I have 62.
Well, you only have like 2 Brian Thomas teams.
I know, but still, dude, they're all stacked with Achane. Like, that's where bestballoverlay.com will raise your eyebrows, bro. Like, I did not know that 6 of my 8 teams had Achane. That's why you download it. I mean,
that's a solid pairing.
It is, but like,
it's going to be heavily owned, but it's a solid pairing.
If you're right. Are you 62% confident? You know what I mean?
Henry did get pulled up again. I just saw someone say that. He's been pulled up in every draft I've seen recently.
I'm telling you, it's the weird.
Did someone say something? Like on stream? Did a streamer say something?
That's I'm late to the party. Is your guest former contest winner? He's won a couple best ball contests. He just cool like that. Show the ring.
I got the ring. I can prove it.
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a ring because guess what? Fucking JMO, that's some bullshit. That last catch doesn't count.
I can't believe it was one catch right at the end. Mine was honestly, like, again, I was up by so much that it was kind of like I told my wife pretty early that you can plan on this one. Now we're hoping that one of these other contests hits too. And we didn't get that lucky, but
I was in the hospital, bro. We were in the triage area for baby number 2 coming. And I, at the top of my lungs, screamed fuck, but I didn't. No words came out. He caught
the wife heard it. The wife saw the expression and she heard the mental fuck.
Bro shouldn't even been playing in that game. No, I don't care that much that he played, but fuck, that last catch meant nothing, bro. They're trying to run the clock out. Just run. It was funny. I did throw my hat. I did a hat throw. It was a silent fuck and a little hat throw on the ground. Pretty funny.
It's so rough when it happens. Like it really is. It makes you laugh and realize like, listen, we can put ourselves in good spots. But
he faded that catch since like the 3rd quarter, though. You know what I mean?
It was just enough to keep it going.
So fun. A little 3 RB start. Barkley, Jacobs, and Kyron.
I don't hate it. The Kyron pull-up's kind of fun.
Do that a lot. Know that 1 or 2. I think that's I like that too. Yeah. Good amount.
Kyron, I haven't pulled Kyron. He's one, and I don't dislike Kyron, but he's one that like I just don't think to pull. I don't see him get pulled up very often. So,
but he should be, right? If you're getting it's a good. How much are you giving up? Kyron over Terry McLaurin, Kyron over JSN, right?
Kyron feels why is he going at the end of the 3rd round? Are people worried that they're going to draft another running back? Are people worried that what's his face is going to?
Dude, if he gets extended, he's going to rise. I'll tell you that for free.
But what do we think is going to happen? He's under contract this year. Even if he doesn't get extended, they're going to run him into the ground. Like what is causing him to drop other than people just want him to not be the starter? Like they haven't for 3 years. Like no one has wanted him to be the starter. They're like, he sucks. Well, guess what? McVay doesn't think he sucks. And he loves to just workhorse back it. Doesn't matter who it is.
He's 350 touches is probably going to be enough.
Yeah, and we know McVay does this. Like he did some coach speak shit last year that was like, "Oh, we're gonna use." No, you're not. You're Sean McVay. You're going to use.
Not gonna lie, that scared me.
Yeah, but
that was like, what the fuck? Like
it's Sean McVay. Like if he is the running back this year, and again, if you can give me like a solid, the Rams are gonna draft someone, which I don't think they are, or like who's gonna take the job from him? And then it's like he could get hurt. Like, oh, okay, he doesn't get hurt.
Kyron seems like a good pick.
I should have more. the way I'm talking him up.
The other reason I'm landing on a lot of Kyren is because I have 14% Jefferson, so I'm just pulling up. Kyren
to get the
different, yeah.
I like it. It's weird, and the Breece Hall one's a little weird too. I get it a little more, but I think Breece Hall is a lot better than Kyren, just talent wise. So like, he's another one that I'm like, are we seriously letting Breece Hall fall to like? I've seen him go to like mid fourth a few times recently. And I'm like, wow, this is nuts. We're that scared of fields.
I love the Breece Hall fall like this.
Oh, I love it. I want to click it.
Even back here, and that's the problem. That's the thing with Kyren. Like, this may not seem like that crazy, but people weren't doing it because there were a couple running backs ahead of him, right?
Yeah,
there was Chase Brown, there was Breece Hall to start the contest. So this combo is actually a lot less owned.
That's what I mean.
It even looks.
I dig it. I know I have Barkley, Jacobs, Bucky, and I know that that's not like super. It'll be low owned because most people don't start 3 running back. That's why.
Right.
But it'll be somewhat high owned for the people that do start 3 running back. So I know I have that start, but I kind of like the Kyren pull up. I'm digging it.
So I have a couple shares of Dev Smith and Hurts without reaching, so it must be getting Hurts here and Dev Smith to fall. It's happened a couple times for me, luckily. I don't have enough of this combo though with AJ Brown, which is interesting. I'm just taking Jalen Hurts because I think he's a good advance rate piece for his ADP, and he slides too.
You have gotten me on Hurts a little more. I didn't do a lot of the elite quarterback in this early. I do have some, like I have enough of each, but I didn't go like hard on any of them. I think I did go a little hard on Jaden. He was going in a spot where it's just like I'd grab him. It wasn't on purpose, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It was just more of a, oh yeah, Jaden feels good here, and I'd snag him. But I'm kind of under on all of them. I've never been a big early quarterback guy. I do want some in my portfolio, but
I gravitated to it very early in this contest because I felt I could outdraft people with whatever player knowledge, rookie knowledge, dynasty knowledge, especially early in the contest. Like, I think that's where my biggest advantage was. So grab the elite and then grab the sleepers. A lot of those teams look sick. They look sick now, but I still think it has its advantages.
Considering I do this contest specifically because, like, I think I'm better than most people at evaluating, guys to like and not like this early. I just completely forgot what I was saying.
We're talking about elite QB.
Oh yeah. I prefer, or I should, I guess what I'm saying, I probably should take the elite quarterback like you were saying, because like the whole reason I go so hard this early is that like I just think I know the sleepers better. I think I know the rookies better. I think and so I should, like, I know I should. I tell myself, like, dude, this is why you're doing it. And then I get into the draft and I'm like, we don't need that. And it's like, but I truly, like, next year, I think I need to look in the mirror a little bit and be like, listen, dude, if you truly think you're better, Godwin.
I like either one of these. Let's go Godwin. I'm under 8%, and it looks like I have Addison in a couple high stakes too.
Yeah. This team is sexy.
Let's go.
This team is sexy.
Dude, that's the closest Drew's ever been to calling me sexy. I'll take it.
I know. I want to buy into this team.
You get in for free, man.
All right. Who do we want at running back here?
I like K-Walk here at my 5.5% here.
I think it's a little crazy that right after the Najee trade, you sent that DM and said, "Hey, do you like James Conner and Najee Harris more?" And they are right next to each other in ADP now. That was a pretty solid.
Yeah.
Solid,
yeah.
And I said,
I do. That's what I do.
Until after the draft. If the Chargers don't add anybody, Najee will flip Connor. But I had Connor slightly in front of Najee.
I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna pull him up now.
This is great.
0.7. We got 2 days. 0.7.
That's so funny to me.
I'm gonna start taking Najee in the first round.
That was a solid call, though. That was a solid call.
I'm good at projecting where their ADPs are gonna go. That's like one of my favorite things to do.
Olave is another one. Like, are we just worried that his head's gonna blow up?
No.
Like, is that the only reason?
No, I'm more worried about Carr. No, I'm more worried about Carr.
Oh, Carr will be fine. And you're not too worried.
I need surgery, bro. If you need surgery, you can be done.
I mean, that might be good. Get him surgery, and so they know it's the Saints. They will do something dumb to put themselves in cap hell in like 7 years to bring in Kirk Cousins. They'd be like, dude, we are Kirk Cousins away from going to the Super Bowl.
This guy's got to go Olave, right? He's got to go Olave.
Like the fall on Olave is weird, and I want it. I want as much of him. He's going next to Jerry Jeudy. Like, what are we doing? Calvin Ridley, and I like Calvin Ridley, but come on,
bro. Ridley over Jeudy for a while now, and it's finally like this is. Oh man, do I just go Olave here? I think I do. Just be a man.
I'm struggling.
RB. Yeah, we got this. We got this.
I love it. No, you don't need to touch receiver. You could not pick a receiver the rest of the draft and be fine. Like, there's a very solid chance.
We're obviously not going to do that, but
I would put money on your sixth receiver not scoring any points.
Really? I won't pick a receiver. I won't pick a receiver to. No, bro. Come on.
I would.
Don't be silly.
Look at those 5.
Bro, we're gonna get Diggs.
It's another thing that I've been doing a lot this year. Okay, then I really will bet it.
Diggs is scoring points, bro.
I really will bet it. Diggs ain't scoring on this team.
Yes, yeah, dude. Week one. That he plays.
Week 1.
That he plays. Active. That he's active.
Listen, Diggs is going to be our biggest discrepancy in ownership. I guarantee it this season.
Fine, bro.
And that is going to be a fun one to look back at.
That's fine, bro. How about Najee? The range, even before he signed with the Chargers,
it's all over the place.
The range he went in he was behind Pacheco.
Oh, stupid.
He was behind ETN, Tracy, Charbonnet.
Wasn't he in like the 120s?
He was behind B-Rob. He was in the one. He started in the 140.
I swear he started like so low. I had got so much of him in ETN. It's not even funny. And now I don't really click them anymore.
Let me check the admin best ball overlay.
Hey, log into mine.
It's coming. Pick 133.8 January 7th. And you can see this is where he went to the Chargers.
Yeah. And then slowly got his way up to James Conner where he parked his car and was like, okay, this is where Pat called it. So
yeah, that's it.
We'll stop here.
Respect. Shit. Yeah.
I like this team though. Yeah. I'm serious. I've been doing this more this year too and being like, why do I need another receiver? Am I like worried that someone's going to get hurt? Am I worried? Like, even if 2 of them have a bye the same week, like, okay, we're going to draft a bunch of running backs, 3 tight ends. Like,
yeah. Get your 110 points, take your hit on your bye week and move on.
If these 5 stay healthy, like they just stay healthy, and that's not that crazy of a thing to say, but if these 5 stay healthy,
yeah, I
would love taking this team into the playoff weeks with just nothing but running backs and tight ends the rest of the way. Give me those 5 receivers and just
nice.
Every dart throw, every guy that you like. Like this is when I would start taking my guys and be like, all right, I'm going to surround this with my running backs the rest of the way. I'll reach on them.
I think this is also perfect. Sort of along the same lines of what you're saying. If you don't think you're getting that many points from receiver here by adding a Josh Downs, going and getting your favorite value receiver / favorite sleeper, favorite rookie that might go in the middle late rounds, and pairing it with this strong combo. So if you're right on that rookie and you add it to this group, now you're cooking with gas.
Mm-hmm.
Gas.
Like I would add Jalen Royals to this team late. Personally, that'd be like, okay, I'm throwing Royals on. Nothing.
We're going Aaron, the good one though.
I like that click.
And we're gonna hope Pollard comes back to us. This is a slow bake. Worst case, we could go bake by kind of like, yeah, we could go bake. No, we can't. We can't go bake.
I think you just go car.
Oh God.
Hurts car.
I like Caleb too, but it's gonna be tough to get him. We'd have to
add Juwan later. Get the card double stack with.
Wonder what? T-Law is gonna be a good price for us with Hurts.
Yeah, just let him keep falling. No one's gonna take him.
Cooking with Crisco, bro. Oh shit.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. As long as it requires Crisco. Love the card double. The double.
I just did the card double during my kid's nap today.
Let's go. Honestly, like we're just going to value town here. We're hitting the fucking pockets right now. We are.
I was gonna say I like
weaving in the pockets right now.
Yeah.
Pollard
now get Stevenson to come back to us.
Right. Or I don't care, Charbonnet, Cam Scat. If we get 2 of those, or it would be.
I feel it.
Stevenson 104. We'll see. Could happen. Where are you with ETN, with Tank Bigsby? Are you worried that Jags draft an RB, or are you taking these guys?
I'm worried about Tank. I'm not worried about ETN. Is there any real reason behind that? Probably not. Like I'm going draft capital. The guy I think is better. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing as much ETN and as little Tank as I have.
Yeah.
But I like making stands in these early contests, and like, I don't know, hopefully Tank just doesn't play at all. And ETN plays a bunch. So that's where I'm at with that. Pollard, I love. He's one of my favorites.
And we don't know how these coaches are going to come in and be like, hey, you're actually the 1A, 1B. But I'm pretty confident it'll be ETN over Tank. I'm also pretty confident that Pats won't draft an RB and it'll be Stevenson. Now, that's not to say they won't take someone in. I think the earliest they could do is the 3rd round. Might hurt Stevenson, right? But like where he goes,
to me,
probably
like,
still fine.
New England, Stevenson's good enough, right? And New England, like, let's build a team around Drake May. Like, let's stop. What's a 3rd round running back?
If you're drafting Stevenson, you're hoping that the old line is going to get better, right? Like they draft a running back and they don't improve the old line, it doesn't matter.
And that's everything on the Patriots. Like Diggs ain't doing anything on a broken knee if May doesn't have any time to throw it. But he's going to get open quick with those cuts.
I think 2 of these, Stevenson's gone. I like 2 of these RBs here.
I'm not taking Scattaboo. I'm calling bullshit on every single. This will be like, everyone come at me after the draft, but I am calling bullshit on everybody. The people who are excited about him, the people who are saying he's going to get drafted early. The dude looks like he's moving in slow motion when he runs. He's Najee Harris, but slower. Like he can catch better than Najee, but I mean, like, I don't know. The dude will never have a 30-yard run in his career. I will bet money on that. I will board bet 30s, whoever wants to come at me. 30 yards,
not that much this year.
He will not have this year.
Not career. Run. Career's crazy. Career. Which
Like,
RB? Should I just go with a lower percent, or do you feel strongly one way or the other?
I don't feel strongly anymore. I think ETN has a better chance to start, but I think Charbonnet might be a little better.
I like Charbonnet. Let's do it. Fucking play ball.
I just think he's like, if Charbonnet somehow look at how long your fucking clock is on 0-4. Can we time this and send it to Underdog?
I think we have a better chance of getting ETN back than we do Charbonnet.
I do
Which
too.
I guess we could just add Mason to this pile or Pacheco, and then we're hoping for what? Oh my God, how deep? No,
On these teams, like what I usually do with this start, and I'm doing this like almost these exact guys that you have starred, I'll have starred, and then it's like, okay, we're going down to my boys. We're getting Harvey, we're getting Giddens, we're getting like I'm getting those guys on these teams that I want because they're still too cheap in my opinion. That's why I've been slamming them the entire draft process. So like on a team like this, I want my running backs that I like. I will reach around. I don't care. Like, what else am I going to draft right here? I just explained why I don't want a receiver. I don't need a quarterback. Tight end, if a certain one fell, sure, I'll grab it, but I also don't care. Like, I'd rather get the guys that I want to make bets on because, God damn it, if they hit, this team is going to be stupid.
Pacheco gone.
Someone caught falling now.
Hold on for Mason. Fuck! We fell off the boat.
We got guys. We got guys.
No, this is where we go tight end here instead.
This is where we go tight end, and then we say Trevor Lawrence is not the answer. We need to go Derek Carr so we can use that pick for a running back. That's how my brain would work there. Had we got a running back like Mason, I'd be like, yeah, Lawrence is a great pick. But because we didn't, going tight end and then running back there and just getting Carr later, I think Carr is a good pick where he's going. I really do.
I'm going to Njoku here just because of the ADP slide versus Ingram has risen over the course of the contest. I know it's weird, but
I like it.
Cleveland with some of the conference there.
We just got to get a quarterback to Cleveland. They're the one team that I'm legitimately worried
they got
might
one, bro.
not get a
They got one.
quarterback.
They got one.
Flacco?
Yeah, man.
Is it Flacco, right?
Yeah. That's perfect. That's
I could see them playing him.
That's why I was drafting so much Josh Downs last year. That's why the ball knowers last year that are drafting Wicks. And I was telling you, like, Mooney's going to outscore Wicks. Josh Downs is going to outscore Wicks. Where are those people? That was everybody on Twitter.
I mean, you killed me with Mooney. I gave you shit on Mooney. And
really? I don't remember you giving me shit, but
I did. I still stand by what I said though. He's not very good, and he torched Tampa. Like, take Tampa's games out and look at the rest, and tell me you want him in the 10th round or the 9th round.
Yeah, I got him in the 20th though.
No, this season, like I have such a hard time. Such a hard time because it's like
he's like the panic guy. Like, oh fuck, I don't have a fourth receiver. No one else is there. The next one's Mims. It's like, oh
yeah, there is
that's dude. Mooney's the panic button. He's in the panic button spot.
Mims has been such a roller coaster for me. I want to like him. I've liked him since he came out of college.
Yeah,
and like I'll go like a week where I'm like, yeah, he's a great pick, and then I'll go like 2 weeks where I'm like, I'm not drafting Mims. And then I'll be like forced to draft him again at some point. That's just how the board falls. And I'm like, he's a good pick. And then I start to take him again for a week. And I'm like, no, I don't want him anymore.
It just doesn't make any sense. You're like, can he have a spike week with 38% of snaps? Today he can.
Does Tracy need to fall to pick?
Oh God.
For me, a ways.
Like by Charbonnet? like behind Stevenson. One pick behind Stevenson.
He feels like could be like if I had to choose one running back who I was like, I'm worried about this dude, it might be Tracy. Like and I know he was I can't fully explain why it's Tracy, but he worries that like my warning, whatever it is, call it vibes, call it ball knowing, the warning signs are going. And yeah, I won't click him for a week, and then we'll just make up
are
for
you
it.
telling me you're not confident in a basically round 6 running back? He went the 31st pick of the 5th round. You're not confident that a 5th round pick 31 running back can just keep his job through a whole NFL draft, and you're going to draft him in the 70s? You're not willing to do that?
Well,
That's
I mean,
just
I'm doing it with
that's just risk
Bucky.
reward. That's just risk
Yeah.
reward, though, right?
Bucky's the same though. And
Oh
I'm
my
like, yeah,
God.
let's slam Bucky.
We almost got it. That Tucker would have been there. Would have been fine there too. I think we just go. So I'm gonna go T-Law behind us because I just want to go Jaden Higgins. We have a couple QBs ahead of us. Is this stupid?
I mean,
Fuck it.
I would go running.
Let's go T-Law. Nah, fuck that. We're going T-Law.
I don't know who I would have gone. I wouldn't have gone Tootin anymore, even though he was my number 1 drafted player before we decided to take him in the 11th round.
Yeah.
I did tell everyone in Discord for like a month, though, take him because as soon as this happens, he's going to fly up boards.
Who's this?
Tootin. Go search Tootin in the Discord and look how many times I told everyone as soon as he goes to the combine and absolutely destroys it, even though we all know he's going to do it. Everyone knew he was going to do it. But as soon as you see like the actual RAS score and him going to run his 40, yeah, he's going to fly up draft boards. Everyone's going to start watching his highlights and be like, oh, damn, this kid can play.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. And I think my favorite part about the Discord is a riser faller section where I won't necessarily be able to catch up on all the news throughout the day. Maybe I'm working, maybe I'm doing yard work with the kids. I go into my Discord, I go into riser fallers, and everyone's posted every single important update from Twitter right there. And said their takes on both sides. It's like, you guys just caught me up to speed within 15 minutes.
Yeah. Just go in and tag Adam and say, Adam, catch me up.
Yeah. Oh, is Higgins going to fall to us? No, he can't. It's not allowed. It's not allowed to work. The universe doesn't work like that, bro.
See, I think I'd go Dylan Sampson over Higgins here.
Yeah, I'm not high on Sampson at all. I think
Why?
The universe said this is meant to be. So
we need some running backs.
Yeah, we got one. Jane Higgins go run fast.
No, we need running back
with the ball. With the ball.
Slam the freaking running back.
Oh, this is running back. This is running back heaven right here. These are all the guys you could want.
They're all you get to pick one of them, and then
we need 4 of these guys. We need 4 of these guys.
You're not getting 4 of those guys.
All right, we only need 3 then.
Why don't you like Sampson? He's gonna get decent draft capital.
I just rather take risks on different people. Sampson's not my guy.
I have guys like
Sampson's not my guy.
I prefer Giddens and Harvey, but now that they're going in front of Sampson, like it feels
they're not
like good.
They're going behind him.
They're going in front of him in most drafts now.
No,
in mine they are.
No
Giddens and Harvey are getting pulled up all the time now.
Ahead of 140. That's the thing. Like drafting,
Sampson's been falling.
When drafting back to front, I don't get to a lot of Dylan Sampson, and because I know there's players I prefer down here. Like I would rather get Jaden Higgins here. I'd rather get Colson Loveland, in the 125, 130 range, than going Sampson there.
I just think we need more running backs.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, 100%, 100%.
I just think we need running backs.
Here's the magic number.
Whoever your favorite running back was there.
When you're in the 180s, if you don't have, you need like when Braylon Allen's off, you're fucked. If you don't have your RBs by Allen, like you done.
You have to talk yourself into Elijah Mitchell being the Chiefs starter
in a $250 draft.
I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. It feels good.
This is fine. We're in a good spot. Trust. Like we got to go 3 of the next 4 rounds are going to be RBs because we have to catch up in a big way. Then we're going last round. Jarquez Hunter. Book it. Goddard's gone, so I can't do something stupid. I love that. Because if Goddard was there, I might.
Ferguson's still there. You love him.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. Love.
There's no Keenan Allen allowed on this team.
No. But if he's there, bro,
I need you to unclick the receiver button. We are quarterback, running back, tight end the rest of the way.
No, I agree. We need 3 out of 4 rounds are going to RB, and this team's gonna be soup to nuts strong.
At least Benson. I don't really care. Someone take Dobbins. This is when I'm praying that the running backs I hate in this round are the ones like please be the room that someone likes this guy. Take him.
Just so you don't have to make the decision, or
no, just so I have a better chance of my guys falling to me. I'm not picking. I don't care how far Dobbins falls.
Copy.
Isn't the whole Ferg thing like he just wasn't very good when he was on the field last year, and then the other tight end was like a tad bit better?
No, not really.
That's kind of how I like Ferg more, but I just don't get why he's fallen so much. I feel like it's something like that.
He got hurt, bro. He got hurt. Dak got hurt. Like everyone's down on Dallas pieces in general.
Get it.
Slam. Nice. Now we got the RB1 for Cincy. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not that far off.
I didn't mean to do that.
Damn it. I wanted Harvey to come back.
Yeah, Giddens Harvey would have been.
Giddens Harvey. I would have been fine if you're that out on Samson. I would have been fine going Giddens instead of Higgins, and then Harvey, where you just took Giddens. So you get both of them locked up because they're going so close to each other now. It's kind of hard unless you're right on the turn.
Yeah, but
you'd have another pick right now to do whatever you wanted to do. You could have gone Rico, Ray Davis, whatever. And then we got that extra running back before the cliff. Because I'd probably go 2 more before the cliff.
2 more RBs?
Yeah, I would.
Who's in this room?
We
got Connor. Ends. Connor's sharp as fuck. Connor's on one right now. Let's see. Dude, I drafted 3 nights in a row. This midnight hour, the dad hour, when the kids are down to sleep. The last 3 nights, today being the third one, directly next to him. All 3 nights, same exact time.
Draft buddies.
So
it's so like, weird how that happens.
Go away. Go away. Call the house, wake up the kids.
I haven't talked to Nick much this offseason. Is he on Ray Davis a lot? Do you know?
Yeah, that's his boy.
He was like, that was his boy last year. I'm curious if he's doubling down this year or not. That was his boy last season.
Realistically, I want 2 of these guys. If it has to be Jalen Wright or Corum, that's fine. But I think they go on the back. And then Kyle Williams would also be nice as our last receiver. I don't think it's going to happen. We would have to have Kyle Williams fall to us at 186. Now, if we get past, 185. If we get past Connor, you have to get past Connor. Goatnaft's probably pretty sharp. That name looks familiar.
Yeah, we got a long ways back to the next pick, so I'd take whoever your favorite one is.
Who do you like here? I'm feeling Algier.
Yeah, I prefer Algier over Davis. And yeah, I just think Algier is legitimately like the number 1 handcuff. Like
I think the simple question you ask yourself, right? If Algier and Ray Davis are both in the same situation and the starter on that team gets hurt, which one would you rather have?
Algier,
Right.
and I don't even think it's close. Like
Right.
I don't even think it's close. I
Right.
think
It's
you'd
not.
want him by like
It's not.
rounds in BR. Like, so
It's not.
yeah, I don't know. Algier's one that doesn't make sense to me, other than like people are positive Bijan's not getting hurt. Like they're like Bijan's a dude and
Bro,
he ain't
we
getting hurt.
we expect him to get 325 plus touches this year, though. With that typically comes injuries, and unforeseen injuries are
Yeah,
obviously
anything
the
could
best
happen.
ones for backups.
And he gets pretty decent like touches every game. Like Algier is going to have a chance to get into the end zone every game. Like,
They let him finish. They let him finish drives. They let him
yeah.
sneak in his
Yeah, he
touchdown every
usually
now
gets
and
like
then.
full drives. Yeah, where they're like, "This is Bijan's gonna sit. Tyler's coming out for this." Yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't. That one's a weird one to me. It
150
really is.
touches. It's gone down, a few years in a row, but I think around that 150 touch mark on a team that should be trying to take pressure off Michael Penix
Yeah,
seems good for
I
the
mean,
range. I wish.
Bijan's gonna get the load, but
Yeah.
again, if anything happens, Algier. If we were told Algier was going to be the starter all season, like if Bijan blows his knee in training camp, where is Algier going? Is he a first rounder, second rounder?
Right.
Like where are we taking it?
Zone says broke my foot Thursday. Been drafting serious teams since.
Oh, dude,
I can't do much else.
timing.
Little board 2 just in time. Congrats, bro. Like I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Little board 2.
I wish I could break my foot and draft all day and
brighten
my
up your
wife's not
spirits.
mad at
Nah,
me.
dude, you'd still have to take out the trash. Get out there. And the recycle. Break it down.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. At 176. One of those RBs, we had a couple fall. One of these RBs. Ollie Gordon, I could add to this pile.
Damien or Braylon is who I want there. And I would take Ollie over Corum.
You take Ollie over Corum. I don't mind that take at all because I've been doing that. Like 1.5% versus 20%, bro. We've been there.
Oh, I didn't even look at the
yeah, bro. Like, yeah, that take lockstep.
Yeah.
Lockstep.
Corum again, like go back to my Kyron take from earlier. Like if Kyron goes down, Corum's gonna be a thing, but
yeah,
Corum is like he goes right next to Algier, who like Algier gets more touches in a game. He's a better player.
Connor, I called it.
Oh, Connor, got it.
You freak. You could be on my right, bro. All right. I like Damian Martinez here. You good? Go with it.
Yeah, I love Damian there.
Play ball.
Cook, bro. All you need is a 5-year-old and a puppy. Yeah, my issue is I added a 1.5-year-old.
How old's the oldest now? 3, 4?
No, my oldest is 5.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Can take out the dog now. Take out the dog.
She's 5, youngest 1.5. Done now. Almost out of the weeds, but goodness. Next draft season is going to be fun, though. Like, the kids will be... We're going to be somewhat of a normal. It's going to be great.
That's sick. One of these 3 picks would be good for us. Ertz is not bad. Am I the only one that's like low on Bretton Strange? Like, what are we doing? I have none. Another one.
Or no, I think I have a couple on Jacksonville's stacks when he was going into 20th.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just don't care at the end of the day. Like
he seems like he could be. I'm not gonna say like fully replaced, but fuck, it's a pretty good class for tight ends. I just don't know how confident I am.
Like I'm fine taking him on a Trevor Lawrence team, but
he goes before Cade Otton. Like fuck.
The tight ends don't make sense in this range. Like I want Schultz over him. I guess we don't know about Strange. Never mind. I guess it's a fine range for him. I don't necessarily like him, and I don't think Brenton Strange is going to bury me. So, yes, Ben,
comes
we're
flying in.
going hard.
Comes flying in with the wrench. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
With the wrench.
Yeah, just be careful. Just watch your surroundings and shit. Ah, man, our RBs are Aaron Jones, Pollard, Charbonnet, Giddens, Algier, Damian Martinez, looking better than it was a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Go the correlated Strange here, or Ollie falls sometimes too.
I think so.
And old,
and then I think we get like Mason Taylor or Elijah Arroyo at the end.
You don't have to twist my arm, bro.
Yeah, like throw one of them on at the end, and then running backs the rest of the way.
Glad to see Connor drafted Ollie Gordon at least. He gets out of there. Ollie Gordon and Kyle Williams. Yeah, I do.
Jalen Royals.
12, 13, 14.
Baby, come back.
We have 4 rounds, bro. Our team's strong for having 4 rounds left.
I like the team. That's why I really would. If this was my team, I think I'd take one of the rookie tight ends in either the 19th or 20th. I'd have 3 more running backs.
3 more RBs. I gotta go 1 receiver, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, I would.
I can't.
You did your
RB strong enough though. Like you're only starting 2, right?
I don't think it is. Because you really need Jones and Pollard to be studs, and then you need to luck into one of those other guys being a starter. Like at the end of the day, we still need some luck, some pretty serious luck.
Yeah, I don't mind the take on stopping here at receiver. I really don't. The way we built it,
it's just so strong.
With Higgins, a rookie that we're
should
both
be
on.
Yeah, and he should get good draft capital. He's going to be on the field. I think tight end needs to be added, but I like both the rookies. I like Taylor and Arroyo down there. So for me, that is what I would do. I really would. I'd click the running back and I'd be like, all right, I want Rocket Sanders.
That's crazy. I can't do 9 receivers on this team though. I don't think capital wise, I don't even think we need it. But 8. This is probably gonna be a 2, 8, 7, 3. That's where I would go. What's your thoughts on Bond falling? Like, obviously, there's the character shit, but
I wasn't on Bond much before the character stuff, so like I'm kind of happy about it. I was kind of taking Royals over Bond the whole time, and he needs Fannin. Oh yeah, Fannin. I'd be fine with Fannin too.
Oh, Ben, you gave it away, dude. You gave it away.
I don't know. I feel like both times I've streamed with you, I've gotten Fannin like the 20th round while Ben was telling me, nice pick, man. I can't believe they gave you Fannin in the 20th. It's like, oh, this is great.
I think this could be a Will Shipley team.
Ben is like the Fannin good luck charm. Oh, sorry, I was not looking at the board, so I have no idea what's available.
I'm going Bound. James Bond. James Bond.
Now I really stand by your 7th receiver's not scoring a point.
That one's more risky, bro. You didn't say 7th, bro. No. You said 6th. You said
okay, 6th. But
walking it back.
I actually like the Bond pick. If you're going to tack one on, like, why not make it a literally boom bust?
Some of that's fallen, like, 60 picks.
Yeah. Why not? I wouldn't do it, but I'm not gonna. I understand it's taboo to take like 9 running backs.
Yeah. Again, that's not drafting like you're right either. So where you're saying you're drafting like you're right at receiver, you're not drafting like you're right going 9 RBs.
No, that's me saying I have an absolutely, if I was in any league whatsoever, if I had those receivers, I'm not looking to add anybody. Like, I don't care to go to the waiver wire. Don't trade me a receiver. I'm good, bro. Like, I need nothing. I look at that running back room and I'm like, well, shit, I could probably upgrade here. So I just want as many bullets as I can. And like, I don't know. I feel like I am in the minority a little bit on that though. Where it's like I've been trying to do that more this year, not just with receivers, but like running backs. Take 4 in the first 5 rounds, 6 rounds. Be like, okay, I'm done. And we're slamming. You get all the rookie, you get Jaden Higgins, you get Jalen Royals.
Easier. That was definitely easier, a month, 2 months ago before you got all this player movement, especially the players who were on pre-combine.
Yeah, but you can still do it and snag the same receivers that you were snagging and then go 3 tight ends with your last 3 picks or 4 tight ends with your last 4 picks. And you're still going to end up with a really well-rounded team that's just like, yeah, I need to avoid the injuries with this team, sure. But if you do, like, the team's going to be good.
He goes Kareem Hunt. Is this Shipley or not the best pairing with Hurts, and we should just go Jarquez? I could go either way. If we go Shipley, we could potentially get both. We could potentially get both. I don't think we can get both. I'm gonna try it anyways.
You only have 2% Shipley. Oh, and he's back.
I'm gonna try it. Connor, if you're here,
if you're wanting to get some, like, now's the time to do it.
He's gonna insta-click Jarquez. Oh, fuck.
Hunter's one I never got a lot of. I think I did get him up to like probably 8% after you touted him, but
yeah,
he was never one that was on my prospect sheet, if you want to call it. Sanders, I love though. If the dude can just hold on to the ball.
A lot of the people moved out of the 20th round that I liked. So like Damian Martinez, we got to slam Damian Martinez pretty early, especially in high stakes. And now it's just like, fuck, the round 20 at RB is gross. It's like, oh, like we just draft Marshawn Lloyd again and hope.
I like Rocket Sanders, dude. I really do.
He's not impressed by
and fast, and you got to cut the fumbles down. I know you're worried about that, but in the 20th round, like if I can get a dude that's how big is he? Let's look up Rocket Sanders because I don't know for sure. I know he's a large man. Yeah. What did he come in at? 6 foot, 220-ish pounds, running 4.46. Like that's solid in the 20th round. Like I like it.
We're gonna need.
I wasn't on him earlier though, so I'm trying to up him at the end of the.
Let's add one of these guys. I don't have my Woody Marks, LeQuint.
I don't have any Woody Marks.
Yeah, he's. You're hoping he finds a third down role on a team. That's basically. He's not going to be first, second down guy.
So best case scenario, he's like Rachaad White.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Solid. I honestly don't know a whole lot about Woody Marks.
He has a fun
team. Other than people have made fun of Hayden for putting him too high in the rankings.
He's explosive.
He's a USC running back. Like they're always explosive and athletic. So I believe that. Like they're usually fun to watch.
He's not the fastest, but good hands. That's it. Torrey Horton off. We need a tight end to end this, and we need another RB. And this is draft number 150 big board. And what a way to end it with a fun 2873. It might be my second one in all 150 drafts.
Do you have any 6 receiver teams, or do you pretty much always seven's the lowest?
Always a 7th in the big board. Because if you hit on that 7th guy versus, I don't know, like I'm never really in a situation where my team's that off balance that I'm going like 2963. Just never been in that situation. So like that would mean I went another receiver here within the top 100. Right.
Or
For me
like
to
an elite
stop
tight
at
end.
6.
Like I would do. To stop at 6, you would need another one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we put off till 137, which I think is pretty good here. I don't mind Sean Tucker here as well. Whatever one.
I like Tucker. I kind of am mad that people started taking him at the end because he was so far down that I was only taking him. I should have taken him more early. I did not think others would become woke to Sean Tucker. I thought they were all liking Rashad White, and I could just.
Woody
135.
135.
I knew it was really high,
crazy.
and I was like, "Yeah, I'm just never going to draft him." Cool. And that's probably
crazy.
going against him now too in my brain because like 20th round, who cares? Take a shot on him, and maybe Hayden was right, but like maybe I was just so like absolutely not. I'm not doing this guy at 135, and now he's in the 20th, and I'm still like absolutely not. This is gross.
Ben doesn't like Bond.
Bond is all ass, no cheeks.
I will say for the end of like draft number 150, knowing where he was going when he opened.
Yeah, that's a fine pick.
Yeah. Number 42 like, guys, if you haven't hit the like already, go down. If you guys enjoy the high stakes content, we drafted a $250 draft earlier. Oh God. Shit. I don't want to misquote it, but it's like 11 fumbles with a third of the carries of Genty. it's I don't know. He seems like he cannot hold on to the ball though.
Definitely. I like Jaden Blue, but again, you just heard me talking about Rocket, who also can't hold on to the ball. If he can learn to hold on to the ball, he's a great pick.
Yeah.
But know what you're drafting. There's a very good chance that he just can't hold on. There's a good chance that he steps onto the field week 1. You know, he's earned the third down role or like one drive every here and now, and he fumbles on his first drive, and we don't see him again the rest of the season. Like, listen, kid, you are like, there's a very real chance that happens. But if he fixes it,
let me see if I can find it. I should be able to find the post. Yeah, here it is. This is something you can find in the riser faller section on our Discord.
But we are taking
nine fumbles on 270 touches. Jordan James 0 fumbles on 428. Now that's a better pick.
Sanders has 12, but I still like him. Sanders, yeah, I like him. What happened? Oh. What other running backs are there? Click on the running backs really quick.
No, we got. You don't want.
You're going tight end. Oh, I forgot.
Conklin,
Arroyo.
Conklin or Arroyo.
Arroyo. You can take Conklin if you want. You don't have Herbert, right?
No, Arroyo's for the Chargers, though. We'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, there's too many rumors of the Chargers taking a tight end to.
Yeah.
And Conklin's like, he's Tyler Conklin. He's fine if I know he's the starter on a team and I know he's good. But if there is even a slight chance he's not the starter, I don't want to. That's not a gamble. I want to give me the rookie that could go second round. Like that just feels like an easy one to me. Like
right.
Until we know, once we know if he's the starter for the Chargers, that's a great click.
Definitely. Like, he's not someone I'd want to be under 8% just because he could be worth, pick 140 if he manages to dodge the draft. But he's not necessarily someone I would go completely overboard and be like, yeah, like this team's immune to taking tight end. Like definitely not. But yeah,
I've got like 3 teams with Herbert.
Yeah. That's good enough. It only takes one, right? How many teams you realistically trying to get into week 17 anyways? Giddens 576, 4 fumbles.
Like that.
Travion Henderson, 1 fumble on the Devil's number. I would say
Cam
this is
Scadaville?
probably. I'd say this is probably pretty high. 10 on
That's
406.
really high. Yeah,
Raheem
that's
Sanders,
like Rocket
bro,
Sanders.
just hates touching the ball and holding on to it. Jordan James 0. Cleo Mullings is a sleeper right now, super low owned.
Listen, if you have a guy who's putting it on the ground 12 times and the coaches still want to give it to him, you know he's got that baller stat where the coach is like, damn it, kid, I'm giving you all the chance.
Fire the scout.
You gotta keep going.
Damian Martinez,
Mullings is a fun
48 touches, 4 fumbies.
Stud.
So there's I mean, Neal, how many he touched the ball? He's the only one that touched the ball more than freaking Genty here. 838 touches, only 5 fumbles.
That's crazy for Devin Neal. The total touches, the fumbles,
yeah,
is good
bro.
too. But the total touches, I would have been very off if I had to just guess where he was on the total touches list.
Yeah.
I would have looked really dumb.
Yeah, pretty eye-opening. Even Judkins, though, nearing 800 here on 4 fumbles is also impressive.
Mm-hmm. Jordan James 0.
Coaches like that.
Not bad.
Coaches like that.
Hanging on to the ball is not a bad thing.
All right, true. Another one's in
fun,
the books.
man. Yeah.
2 good drafts. If you guys missed
awesome.
the $250 draft, make sure you bookmark it, watch it back. And I hope you guys enjoyed your Monday. Drew, you got anything going on?
Nothing. I'm going to get some sleep and watch the kids tomorrow. I got absolutely nothing. Maybe do a big board. So I'll see you guys in the Discord.
That's it, buddy. Yeah, jump in the Discord and I'll be ripping little boards probably all day tomorrow. So I'll be posting in the
Autobots are going.
That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have the ranks out tomorrow too.
Release the bots.
That's what dude. Fry says that. Who else says that? Is it
Vinny?
Is it Vinny? Yeah.
Vinny has his Autobots. Yeah.
Trust the ranks, boys. All right, dudes. Hope you have a good Monday night. Get some rest, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Pounders.
See ya.